Welcome, folks, to the Arius Adventures Guild. Across the kingdoms and lands of Arius, you can find guild halls for those seeking a life of excitement, challenge, loot, glory, and going down in the history books as one of its legendary heroes. If you are looking for a quest and have a group of friends or allies ready to jump forth to make a name for yourself, then you can find one of my prestigious establishments in any of the major cities, towns, and villages across the lands. Who am I? Why, I am the original adventurer extraordinaire, Bartholomew Nicholas Linus Sterling Lovegrove III. I have traveled throughout Arius and have established many guild halls for adventurers to come together to seek out quests for glory and treasures. Tonight, you will hear one such story of a group. Will these aspiring heroes find the advantage they need to succeed in their encounter? Let us find out now! So, we are going to begin this adventure in the capital city of Vivendi. The capital city is called Albion, and this kingdom is the renowned Kingdom of Mages, where the very prominent and well-known Raven Council is from. You all have been summoned to a meeting with a member of the Raven Council to discuss a potential mission that they would like to hire a group of adventurers for. So you all have been gathered to meet with a Nadine Flare Pride. And we will start off with you guys waiting in this little waiting room. And you guys can either already know each other or begin your introductions here. So if you'd like, I will start up at the top of the list and we will work our way down. And you guys can tell me who you are and who your character is. So first off, we will start with Abraxas.
Plus come back.
Okay, we'll start with Becky.
Okay.
All staring.
I was literally just about to type, I don't want to go first. Wait, hold on.
All right, bitches. We're off to a great start. Okay, Garrett, Ryan, how about you begin? We'll have the cast go first, and then we'll have our guests go next. So first off, Ryan, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Ryan. Today I'll be playing Boulevard Griff, or just to make it easier, Griff. He is a human cleric, and he is devoted to the god Bahamut.
Ooh, nice. Alrighty, Adam, you are next.
Sup, I'm Adam. I'll be playing Foxtrot Shannon, a halfling rogue. His name is Foxtrot Shannon because he had a very spiritual quest and he found out a spirit animal is a fox. He had the trots a few times, more than once, and his name's Shannon.
Okay, wait, I'm curious. What are the trots?
You got poo-poo. You know? You got the trots.
Oh, God.
Downtown pushdowns. Bubble gut.
Adam.
Bruh.
God damn it.
Foxtrot Shannon.
So
Good
your
to
name...
know.
Oh my God, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Farron, how about you go next?
Howdy. My name's Farron. I'm going to be playing Textlatl Iris Sokotia, or Tex to his friends, a gunslinging Aarakocra.
Ooh. And you will be showing off some fancy weaponry from our very own Catviz Mecha Blast from the main cast, won't you?
That is correct. However, it might be liable to explode. We'll see.
You know what? It's fine if that happens. You know, we
It's
just
fine.
go with the flow.
It's field testing. We'll see it. We'll see
Yeah.
We have a cleric, it's fine.
Yeah, see, there we go.
Please fix my fingers if they happen to be blown off. Thank you.
No problem.
Alrighty, Abraxas, Becky, who wants to go next? Which of
I
you
got
two?
it.
There we go.
Alright, I'm Abraxos. I will be playing a Lightborn warlock named Turi Brightsteel. Lightborn are a race of what are essentially humans with souls that have been infused with positive energy. So basically hippie incarnate.
Nice. Fantastic. Alrighty. And Becky, you are up last.
Hi, I'm Becky, and I'm playing Bite, the Nikojin Barbarian.
Yay. And do you want to tell us what your special twist is on your barbarian, or do we want to wait until you guys get into a fight and show that off?
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I think that would be so much more fun to wait.
I'm gonna wait.
That will. That's fair. Alrighty. So you 5 have been gathered from the local adventuring guild hall. These guild halls are scattered throughout the kingdoms and lands of areas where groups of adventurers can meet and join parties and stuff and get hired for missions and quests throughout the land. So this group has been brought together by the Vivendi Raven Council. So as you guys are all sitting in your little waiting room, a half-elven woman enters. She has her hair pulled back. She looks very formal in some like long dark robes. She wears these thin wire glasses, and she looks around to the group, and she introduces herself. Good evening, adventurers. My name is Mage Nadine Flarepride. On behalf of the Raven Council, I would like to thank you all for answering this summit. Recently, it has come to the attention of the council that an event has taken place. A star has fallen from the sky, and by our reports, it is said to have landed in one of the southern gnome kingdoms. We have also learned from our stargazer that this star is said to be very powerfully infused with magic of some sort. Now, our concern is with our council here. We are concerned that it has landed in the kingdom of Slateport. As a few of you know, that kingdom is under the influence and sway of the 6 crime lords that run the kingdom. So our concern is that this star may fall into nefarious hands, and if it is as powerful as our stargazers tell us, we can't let that happen. So we would like to ask you all to travel down to Slateport, go to the capital city of Arcstead, and try to learn what you can if the star is there. If it is, find it, retrieve it, and return it here to us so that it may be safely stored and protected and studied by our mages here. Does this sound agreeable to you all?
Yes.
At this point, Tex is gonna raise his hand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's this got to do with bounties? I don't quite understand. I thought you needed a bounty hunter, not a star chaser.
Well, again, since Slateport is a kingdom of filled with crime lords and people of ill repute, yes, we are worried about possible smugglers, criminals, other nefarious people who may get their hands on this. So someone of your renown as a bounty hunter, knows his way around the crime world and everything, it would be most beneficial to have someone like you on hand to help in this mission.
Okay, as long as you don't expect me to do anything with the damn thing, I'm perfectly fine with it.
As long as it is just able to be safely retrieved by someone and then protected by you all as the group.
Sounds good to me.
The tiny ginger Nikojin raises her hand after he finishes talking.
Yes, dear. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Bite.
Oh, all right. Bite. Yes, how can I help you?
Where are the ravens?
I'm sorry?
Ravens!
Oh, the other members of the council are busy in either meetings or leading classes for some of the other young students here within the Citadel.
Ravens are teaching?
God, no, dear, we're not actual ravens. We call ourselves the Ravens. We're named after the original founders of the council.
Were they ravens?
No, but they carried symbols of Raven on them.
So no ravens.
No, dear, no real ravens.
She looks very disappointed and just like sits back down.
Okay, are there any other questions from you all?
Tyrael will raise his hand up.
Yes, dear.
So, do we know what this star might look like? What it might take to bring something like that back? Are we talking about something the size of a gem, can fit in my hand, something that we can put in a backpack, or something that we're going to need a cart for?
Well, I'd imagine it looked like a star, probably.
Well, since no environmental damage has been reported by anybody, we are assuming that it is something rather easy to manage. It could be anywhere from the size of a small gem to perhaps a small parcel.
All right. Well, at least we don't need a cart.
I don't imagine you will need a cart. However, I'm sure if it does end up being larger than expected, you should be able to secure transportation. If you'd like, I can offer you, the group, a stipend for purchases like that.
Yeah, that would be appreciated, I think. Bounty Hunter, what do you say?
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Being a bounty hunter, I would
Yes.
probably know about the place we're about to head to, right?
Oh, yes. If you'd like, you can make a history check with advantage.
My concern is bringing a cart there just a fucking terrible idea?
I mean, like, people have transport. Like, there are going to be carts and stuff that you'll run into. And
Yeah, but it's like, I'd imagine that theft is a very common occurrence over there.
Is that
Oh,
going to paint
yeah.
a target on our heads?
Yeah, is that gonna make us a little bit more easy of a target to like get our shit stolen?
I mean, there's always that risk. I guess it depends on how fancy of a cart you buy. If you're rolling into Detroit with, Ferrari, yeah, you're probably going to get jacked.
All right, so first thing I'm gonna say right here, right now, we don't need anything fancy. All right, if we could just get the bare bones, probably one that looks like it's about to fall apart, probably the best idea.
Okay.
Bear's bones?
No, I said bare. What? Never mind.
Yes, we can supply you with something basic if you think that would be wise.
Something below basic, as a matter of
below
fact.
basic.
Yes.
I will talk to our quartermaster and we'll see what we can supply you with. Does anybody else have any special requests or questions before you're sent off?
Just some basic supplies, since we are going to a not so favorable or ideal place.
We will equip you with basic traveling supplies to get you down there, as well as a 150 gold stipend for any purchases you may need along your way. And once the bounty is completed, we will be happy to pay you a bounty of 12,000 gold.
Now,
Not 12,000, wait, no, 1,200 gold.
Okay, now is that to each of us, or is that 1,200 split amongst ourselves? As in, are you paying 1,200 to each of us?
1,200 is the full amount, so that is to
Oh.
be split amongst you all.
Well,
And
Go ahead.
is that stipend going to be the same, or
No,
is that one going to be each?
The stipend is 150 each. to you. As
We
you,
might get more from the stipend than the bounty itself.
I'm sorry.
What's nothing?
He's grumpy.
Turi will lean over to bite. Yeah, just a little bit.
I mean, if
Texas
somebody
is gonna-
wants,
Texas is gonna bristle slightly.
if somebody wants to persuade her to offer more, you can try that.
I will certainly try that.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right
Um,
now, I'm probably not your best bet.
So, Turi will just kind of look and just kind of rub his brow a little bit, trying to do mental math a little bit about how 1,200 splits between 5. Yeah.
5.
And he's just like,
Don't split even, I can tell you that much.
we have a renowned bounty hunter, and he looks between the rest of them, and several more to help out.
I did a thing once. I did a thing.
Not to mention, what do you think the odds of the Steel Thunder clan trying to get their hands on this might be?
Well, that is a very good point. We haven't had any recent reports of Steel Thunder orcs down in the south, but they are always a risk to run into.
So, for the benefit of, shall we call it, hazard pay, if we are to return with this, why not raise the bounty up a little bit? Since you called us here specifically, and we aren't totally sure what we could be facing.
That is fair. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Alrighty.
We're about to swindle this woman and her organization out of all her fucking money.
That's a 15.
Not bad.
You know,
She
go ahead and let you do the talking.
she thinks she considers this for a moment, and she looks down at the notepad in her hands. I suppose the council quickly threw this together and perhaps did not take all of these into consideration. Our primary concern was ensuring that something of potentially dangerous power falling into the wrong hands. Very well. I will go ahead and authorize a higher bounty. How does 2,500 total sound?
Aces. I am able to
It sounds much more agreeable.
Very well then. Upon the successful return and securing of the star, we will see to ensuring that this bounty is paid to you all. So she goes over to a desk and opens up a drawer, and she takes out 5 small coin purses, and this is going to be your guys' stipend that you can add to your inventory of 150 gold. This is for supplies and purchases that you will need along the way.
Awesome.
Shinies.
So is there anything else you would like to ask me, Player Pride?
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm just not gonna point out the fact that I just don't fuck with Steel Thunder orcs. That's one thing I won't fuck around with. So if we see one, I'm out.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm the same. My character's the same way.
You guys end up running into the daughter of the Steel Thunder clan, Fiora.
Well, okay, that's a little different.
That's a little different.
I'm fucking out.
I mean, if you listen to one of the episodes this season, you already saw how it hit.
Oh heck. Oh heck.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna provoke her, right?
Yeah, I
Right-
ain't, 'cause I'm
right
gonna
at
be
him?
gone.
Right, Adam?
Right, Adam?
Right, Adam?
Of course not. I would never.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, this is gonna be great.
Let's go on a quest.
I doubt.
Let's go on a fucking quest so I can get paid and go home.
Wait, I'm sorry, Adam. Did you say your character dabs?
Mm-hmm. That's how he leaves the room.
But-
Oh,
Bite watches, looks at him,
no.
looks at her arms, looks at him, and dabs her way out of the room too.
Oh my god. Okay.
She doesn't know what it is.
As Tsuri watches that go on, he's just gonna look down at his shield and go, "Maybe we should have asked for more."
I know
And-
I fucking would have.
Anyone who's paying attention to it swears they see the shield nod in agreement.
How the fuck? Okay, 2 questions. 1, what the fuck? And 2, how the fuck does a shield nod?
I
mean, you have to have been there to see it.
Does,
a
like,
brief
the top
description
half-
of the shield.
Does the top
So-
half like fold in on itself or something? I don't know.
A brief description of the shield is that on the front of it there is a visage of a what appears to be human woman in battle plate, for lack of a better term. And if you were watching, you'd see that the visage nods its head in agreement
So
before
it's
kind
like
of returning
Maui's
to the
tattoo from Moana,
yeah.
Yeah.
just on his shield.
Well, I ain't paying attention to this. I'm going to get more fucking ammo because I know I'm gonna need it.
So you guys are gearing up. Are there any special purchases you wish to make? I know, Farron, you're asking for bullets. However, you would have to travel to Fizz Park for those.
Ah, shit. That's right. I'm not in this big place. I knew I should have asked her for more bullets.
Wrong kingdom.
Fuck. Shit. I'm gonna kick Beckhart's ass for sending me all the way out here.
I am going to go ahead and try and purchase 2 healing potions and 3 sets of materials used for casting Find Familiar.
Alrighty.
Wow.
What are you planning over there?
Nothing?
I don't like the cut of your jib, boy.
What makes you say that, Bird?
You and your fucking moving shield. I don't like that shit. That ain't natural. That
What's
ain't
wrong with my
dog.
shield? What's wrong with my shield?
It ain't right.
She would protect you as
That
much
was
as she would
just
protect
awful.
me if you needed it.
I don't like
Well-
it.
Until I see it, I don't like it.
Also, Cassie, I need copious amounts of chloroform.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Mm.
I have several questions.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not for you guys.
I
Um,
certainly fucking hope not.
Turi will look down at his shield again and it's just like, you'll protect him, right? If he needs it. And if you're watching the shield, it'll nod again before kind of returning to that stationary position of the War Maiden.
Now Foxtrot's having the internal conflict of, can you chloroform a shield?
Oh my god.
You cannot.
Right.
I can tell you that now. You cannot.
How tall is Foxtrot?
He's a halfling, so
No.
I'm 3'1".
All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Average over here. Wow.
Bite is 1 inch
Um,
shorter than you.
Is Foxtrot saying or doing anything specific when it comes to reacting to the shield? Out of curiosity.
Oh no, he just has that side look, like he's like kind of like doing the internal freak out, like what the fuck.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right.
Well,
Um,
while we're like shopping and stuff, Bite's gonna like move to walk behind Tex, and she's gonna try to mimic the way he walks.
Well, he walks like a bird, so
Yeah. She's just like a several feet behind him, just like walking the way he does.
I'm surprised that
Just like
Bite's
doing
not
a cowboy walk.
attacking.
I know, Bite's not attacking him.
The cat's not attacking the bird.
I would
She's-
highly suggest against that.
Yeah,
Alright.
she's not shopping for anything. She's just walking behind Tex and
Okay.
walking the way he is until he notices.
So,
Seeing that she's
how
not
many-
buying anything,
are you gonna take her money?
I'm going to try and buy her some health potions.
Okay, so how many health potions total do you want to buy?
I would like to try and buy 4. 2 for me, 2 for Bite.
So that's gonna be 50 gold each.
Yep.
So
Bite kind of like looks as you're paying, and she's like looks at the gold that you have, and she's like, "I have those."
You're right, you do. Say, would you like to buy some of these as well? And he'll hold up the red potion jar. And he's just like,
Can I eat it?
you definitely can eat what's inside of it, yes.
she just puts the whole glass bottle in her mouth.
Oh,
and crushes it.
No. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, she leans forward with her mouth open.
We're gonna do it a little bit later. Alright, just in case you get hurt. If you get hurt, this will definitely make you feel a lot better very quickly.
Okay. How many shinies do I need?
You need about 50 shinies for one of these little bottles.
I have this many shinies, and she puts a pouch down. There's 500 gold pieces in it.
What the
Huh?
fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
What? Hold on.
I have 200 total.
She did a thing.
I started this endeavor with 50.
I started with 60. Hold on. Well, I'm buying a little bit more than 2 then. He's just gonna look at her and he goes, you should buy, you should probably get about 4 of these.
Okay. I'll buy 4 health potions if someone will help me count out.
He'll
money.
Turi will help you sit
He's
there
a
and
tiny
count.
cat version of Tagoro.
She is 3 foot tall, all anger, no brain. All hungry, no brain. Not even anger. All hungry, no brain.
Yes. Yeah, Turi will definitely help her count out.
I'm
the
sorry,
coin.
550.
Oh, fucking. Okay.
Okay.
Well, 4 is more than you'll probably use. We'll probably use total in this one shot, so you know.
Why the fuck is the cat child so much richer than me?
There's
I
a
don't know, man.
She did a thing.
Favoritism.
Thanks.
Favoritism. That's the reason.
Just absolute blatant favoritism.
I'm
Listen.
sleeping with the DM. Why don't I have money?
Because Adam,
not
you
the
didn't
thing.
you didn't do a thing.
All right. Tex would like to buy. How many caltrops come in a bag?
Oh, that's a good fucking
7.
question. No,
I
don't.
don't think it's
That's
7.
not right.
Teen.
A bag, 20 come in a bag.
Just 20? Fuck.
hmm
How much is
and
a bag?
1 gold piece.
I will buy 10 bags of caltrops.
My god. Alrighty. Alright, so that's gonna be 10,
Yes.
10 gold pieces altogether. Ryan, are you buying anything?
I'm just observing what's going on. I'm just interested on what is taking place right now.
Okay.
I'm like, man, they get weirder every minute.
What the fuck? I'm just buying caltrops, man. You gotta worry about the fucking cat child and the goddamn dude with the fucking sentient shield over there. And
Don't
that-
worry.
And then
Don't
that
worry,
guy
I'm
keeps
aware.
doing shit with his arms. I don't know what the fuck.
No,
Are
no
there-
mean to be hostile.
Look, man, I've just been dealing with a lot of shit recently, and now I can't go get more fucking bullets.
Bullets.
I need bullets for my gun. You know what a gun is? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna explain it. It'll take
Well, alright then.
too goddamn long, and we don't have the time.
Fair
How
enough.
long's the trip down to where we're going from
we're
here?
we're gonna fast travel because it'd be like a good couple weeks.
Oh, okay. Turi's just gonna look and go, well, we'll have the time on the trip.
That's true.
Arr.
Adam
Tex
is
pointedly ignores Turi.
is Foxtrot buying anything?
I need a bottle of chloroform.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
I don't have fantasy chloroform. I'm sorry.
You don't have chloroform.
You know what, Adam? High or low?
Oh my god. You know it's gonna work.
Hi.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Damn it.
It worked, didn't it? Yup.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Adam, you know of a seller here in town who
A guy.
sells, you know a guy.
I was gonna say, I'm a rogue criminal. Like, can I just like, while they're shopping, kind of just like walk out and go to my shop?
Oh, you're a criminal, are you?
He's
What?
Oh no.
You're a criminal, are you?
What? I never said that out loud.
This is gonna end real well.
I got some question.
Yes.
Would I recognize fucking Foxtrot over here?
Adam, how
Low, like my self-esteem right now.
Wow, you too.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fucking don't recognize a shit.
When you roll a 1 on a D100.
God damn.
So, Foxtrot is like the lowest of the low of the totem pole. Of her, like,
Wow,
he's not,
whoa.
He's
I'm
not
gonna put my
on
business out there for everyone.
he's not on anybody's radar either because he's that bad or that good.
Okay, yeah, alright. Fair enough. I'll take it.
Nobody cares.
Oh,
He steals-
Becky,
steals-
hurt.
Texas like kinda peers at him. Eyes narrow for a second and is fuck it. Whatever.
You steal like one apple slice. I'm a criminal.
Is Tex gonna be the surrogate paladin of this group? Is that what's happening here?
Oh fuck no. If there's a bounty, yeah.
He's not even worth a bounty.
Nope.
Wow.
He doesn't get a wanted poster.
Someone's offering a copper for him.
So it's his mom because he ran.
I-
away.
I will spend more chasing this asshole than I will get for a reward. It ain't worth my time.
So, Adam, you go to a shop that sells stuff and things. You're fine. And yeah, they do have some sleeping liquid that will put your clothes. It costs 75 gold for one bottle.
Jesus. How much do I have?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Should be somewhere around 200.
Yes.
Or, yeah, however much you started with, I guess. I don't know.
Listen, don't be salty.
No. I honestly don't know how much he started with, because I thought everybody was going to be around, like, they started with 20 gold or maybe 10 gold.
I started with 15.
Yeah,
I started with
he
25.
started with 15, and then Becky over here, she started with an extra fucking 200.
She did a thing.
I did a
guess.
thing.
Farron, she started with an extra 400.
Yeah, fuck.
Bite did a thing.
I just need chloroform. I'm good.
Just chloro. Okay.
I'm good. I walk back.
Okay. So you rejoin the group, and you have been also provided with an appropriate cart. You may have to do some dinging up of it along the way to make it more rough looking.
I got blacksmith tools.
There you go.
I tag
We
it.
got this.
You tag it. Okay. What do you tag it with?
A fox taking a trot.
God damn it.
I'm gonna put a stop to that one.
This a little
So
bit.
he gets. I just get the fox symbol on there.
Yeah, I'll let that one stay.
Does your adventuring party have a name? Or are you guys going to workshop that on your way down
We'll
south?
workshop that. It's fun.
Workshop
As
it.
far as I'm concerned, this is a one-time thing. I already don't want to be here.
We'll be right back with the rest of the episode after a quick break. Hey folks, your DM here to tell you about our new sponsor from Awesome Dice. They have you covered for all your dice and dice accessory needs. From metal and gemstone to their specialty dice, you can easily find the right set to give you the advantage in your next game session. Also, make sure to visit www.awesomedice.com to use the special discount code ADVANTAGE10 for 10% off your next purchase. Add more dice to your collection with Awesome Dice and gain the advantage in all your rolls.
Hey guys, it's Adam here to talk about our sponsor, Elderwood Academy. They have all you need to add to your gaming experience. They create beautiful hex chest dice boxes, rolling trays, dice towers, and many other unique products in their store. I personally enjoy their dice catapult. You heard me, dice catapult. I launch my d20s across the table at my DM when I make an attack roll. But also, don't forget to check out Elderwood Academy at www.elderwoodacademy.com to check out all their great products. Thank you. Love you.
Hey everyone, your DM Cassie here. Before we jump back into the rest of the episode, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook to check out fun posts, special announcements, and our monthly epic loot box giveaways, where you can enter to win some awesome swag to give you the advantage on your next encounter. I also want to take a quick moment to shout out and thank a friend of the show, Nim Toast Hater, for the use of some of his awesome homebrew items. He can be found all over social media with his homebrew creations, with a focus on D&D 5e mechanics, from items to monsters, feats, classes, and even races. You can find Nim on Twitter at Toast Hater. You can also check him out on Patreon, DM's Guild, and his own Discord server by following the links in the episode description. Thanks again so much, Toast. You rock. As always, if you've been enjoying this episode of Party Advantage, please take the time to review us on your podcast platform of choice. Reviews really do help us spread the word and grow the show so that we can keep bringing you more exciting content. Thank you so much for listening, and now, back to the show. So you guys arrived to the capital city of Arcstead within the kingdom of Slateport. This city sits on the coast, and it's pretty dingy. There's like a dark fog that's across the waters there and on along the docks. It's about evening when you guys arrive. A lot of ramshackle buildings. There's a lot of large warehouse-looking buildings. These are various slave warehouses where slave auction houses are. One of the things that sucks about Slateport is there's also a large slave trade as well as gladiator arenas where people are forced to fight. So, yeah, however you want that. As you are traveling along the into town, you find looking for a place to stay for the night, I assume?
Yeah, probably. I've been on this damn road for too damn long already. I'm getting cranky.
So people are cranky, tired, ready to stretch the legs. So you guys are searching for a tavern inn, and you find a little place with a sign overhead with a black dagger, and the name of the shop or the name of the tavern is called the Shady Dagger Tavern.
Those are two words you just really don't want put together, especially in a place where you're gonna be sleeping.
Bite like taps text like on the hip, I guess. Like, hey.
Yeah.
It looks shady.
Yep, that's the name of the place, and it also indeed does look shady.
Yeah.
My people.
Yeah, sure.
This is where his fan club is.
It's not a fan club about him, it's the fan club he runs about somebody else. Alright, well.
It's fine. Don't be
That
such
is-
a baby.
I'm sorry, Foxtrot. Here's 10 gold.
Wait, no, you're not playing Garrus. You don't have to start giving people money.
I gave Foxtrot 10 gold.
Oh my god.
I do it anyway.
Hell yeah.
Fine.
Are we giving shinies?
Yes.
Little one, you should hold on to your shinies.
She kind of like looks at her gold pouch and looks at you and looks at Foxtrot. She takes one gold piece and just eats it at him.
Jesus Christ.
All right, that's
Not
acceptable.
hard. She
One-
just like tosses it.
1 gold is 1 gold. Shit.
At
She
this
tosses
point
it and then
after-
hides behind Tex.
At this point, after the several weeks of travel, Turi's probably fed up with Foxtrot's shenanigans. So he's probably like, "Yeah, that was all right. I'll accept that one."
All right.
Are we gonna go inside, or is anybody else feeling as fucking uneasy
At
about
home.
this as I am?
I was about to say, can I make a perception check to see what's going on?
You can, sure. Are you guys just parked out in front?
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's like when you pull up to a place for the first time and you're just looking at it. You're like,
A Motel 8.
yeah, pretty much. You're just like,
Is it-
this is where we're at, huh? All right.
16.
Okay, what is it are you seeing if this is
I'm
skeevy
just-
looking?
Yeah. Like, do I notice like any like what would be like alarming, like blood on the side of the walls or like?
Actually, no. For being in such a shady part of town, it actually looks. I mean, it looks worn for sure, but well kept as best as possible in a, not cool place. You don't see any blood. You don't see like any signs of fights recently. I mean, the front of the shop is just kind of worn down.
At least the outside looks nice. Ish.
Is there anything interesting on the street that Bite can see?
At the moment, I mean, there's people passing by wearing clothes and stuff. Some of them get like people who do pass by your cart spot Tex and give him like a quizzical, confused look because not very many people have seen an Aarakocra in an area. So yeah.
That's fair.
Also, a few people are also giving Bite a look because Nikojin usually aren't roaming around here without collars.
Yeah, she looks a little bit nervous. She's like in the cart, like she realizes kind of where they are, and she's like hiding in the cart, but also like
Yeah.
peering out.
Yeah. So. Mhm.
As seeing the little Nikojin kind of be, scared by where they are and realizing exactly what's going on, Turi will look down and go, "Hey, do you want to use this as protection?" and kind of hold out his shield, which is, for all intents and purposes, basically as big as Bite is.
Nice.
She looks at it and she's like, "No, I'm okay. I'm Bite strong."
Aw.
Alrighty. Well, I'll tell you what. If you ever feel like you need her to watch over you, and he kind of points to the visage of the battle maiden on the shield, and you just holler out her name. All right. Her name is Delcora. And she'll be right
Alright.
there to help you out.
Can I make a religion check
Knew
on
it.
that?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I feel like this is some fucking roundabout way to recruit for your religion.
No, it's not.
Hey.
Holy shit.
Oh, all right.
Go ahead, Abraxas. How much does he know about this?
So with that natural 20, the most that you have ever heard in any regard to that name is basically what is just a very local deity. And even then, it's not actually the deity, it's the first priestess of that deity. It's it basically just, religion pops up, first priestess, and then kind of same as, Mary is to Catholicism. It's just kind of the name kept getting passed down through the generations as the religion was kind of watched over.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're some type of royalty-esque type thing? Like it was passed down to you?
From just a name, so you know that this is just a name, and that there is no record of a shield or any kind of really item being passed down from the original high priestess. Yeah, so it's more of just like a name.
It's a rare item.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. The more you know.
All right. So, who's leading the group inside?
Is everybody ready to get your kidneys removed?
Tori will adjust the strap lightly on his shield.
Well, alright. Let's get ourselves some fucking rooms, I guess. I don't know.
Turi adjusts the pressure on his shield just ever so slightly and follows in.
All right. So you guys step inside the Shady Dagger Tavern. When you step in, the first thing that strikes you is how empty this place appears. Over to the left are a couple of dwarves, are two dwarves and two gnomes who are playing a game of cards. Behind the bar, you see a tiefling. A gray tiefling woman with red eyes, collar around her neck, but it looks more like a choker than anything. She spots the group of you and raises an eyebrow in surprise, and she talks in a very thick accent. I'm not going to be able to do that very well right now since I'm slightly stuffed up, so you'll forgive me. She looks at you all as a group and is just like, can I help?
You got rooms, lady?
This is... She looks at you confused a moment. Is this bird man... Is this a pet?
No.
Number one.
Yes.
Fucking
Text.
Turi's hand goes fucking so far through the back of fucking Foxtrot's head at that comment that Foxtrot finds themselves on the floor.
Why? Why? It's such a hard move. He's just teasing.
Because we've been dealing with that teasing for 3 weeks.
Have you? Have you really?
I can pretty much guarantee we have.
Fast forward, we don't know.
That's true, technically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Well, look, miss, I'm gonna go ahead and forgive that comment if you can go ahead and give us a discount on your rooms.
I don't give discount. I don't authorize discounts for insults. That happens all the time here. But we
Okay.
do have room.
How many?
I have 3 rooms.
Well, looks like some of us are doubling up. How much?
Let us see. Will you be wanting your meals served here as well?
Is the poison included?
Poison? We don't poison our guests here.
How rude.
God damn it. The meals are cooked fresh by myself or Din.
Okay.
I can assure you this.
Do you want meals here? Do you want to go find our meals elsewhere? Because honestly, I don't care.
I'm hungry.
Okay, looks like we're getting meals here then.
Din, for this group and the rooms, the total comes to how many nights?
How many nights, guys?
Probably a night.
Just a single night?
Most likely.
Let's start with
We can
one.
check back in.
Yeah, we'll go day by day. We'll see how that works out. We're not sure how long.
Then this total comes to 50 gold for the night, for the group.
I'll gladly pay for that.
Thank you.
I can go and bring you food, and then we'll come out with drinks for you all if you like.
Yeah, if that one can be done a little bit quickly, this one's about to chew through my arm again.
Very well, I shall be right back. Please find a table if you like.
Are there any like plants or anything around?
Oh.
Nope, there are not. There's like a dart target thing over to a corner. There's a very broken brown piano that looks like it hasn't been played or tuned in ages.
Unfortunate.
The chairs look like they have seen like repeated abuse by being broken and then mended back together over time.
Okay, that just
there-
stops at that chair.
Okay, so you guys find a table.
Yeah. Could I make a perception check on
Uh,
the dwarves?
yeah, go ahead.
Because they seem to be the only other motherfuckers around here.
Well, there's 2 dwarves and 2 gnomes.
Are they
Playing
sitting
cards.
together?
Yeah, they're all sitting together playing cards.
Okay, I want to perception check that whole group.
Alrighty.
20.
Oh, not bad. These guys just look like they're chilling, playing a leisurely game of cards. Nothing shady or anything about them. They don't even like look up over at you guys and acknowledge you.
Maybe this place just never gets fucking people around here.
So, does anybody are you guys just waiting for your food and drink?
I'm gonna sit and wait, but I'd just like to keep an eye like towards doors and corners and shit, just
That's fair.
in case anything tries to crop up.
Foxtrot, since this is kind of like more your style, are you wanting to do anything around?
I'm distancing myself from the narc, so
Which one's the narc?
Everybody else.
well, the guy with the guns and the guy with the shield, I'd say, just because I don't trust the shield that can watch me. Like that's just an extra pair of eyes I gotta watch out for.
That's fair.
You know it.
So
I'm just telling you in advance, Foxtrot. Anything happens to the gun, you're also gonna have to deal with me, and then you're gonna have to deal with cat foos.
oh no, see, Foxtrot's actually really smart. He knows not to fuck with this party member because it'll kill him.
Okay, good.
He just everything else is fair game.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit on the waitress.
Okay. Cool. She's the
Yeah.
only the tiefling woman. She's the only waitress here. So after a bit, she comes out with a tray of drinks for you guys and sets it down at your table. Is there anything else I can get you? The food will be out shortly. But until then, anything else? If you are new in town, I can help give you directions to places.
Where was the star supposedly being held?
That was
Or-
part of your job, is to find out.
Find out. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if they had told us where it was and to go retrieve it from there.
Possibly somewhere here. Or
Okay.
in the nearby vicinity.
I'm gonna ask the waitress if she's seen anything
Okay.
interesting in the last month or so? Anything peculiar with the sky or whatever?
There was a meteor or something, a ball of fire that fell from the sky a few nights ago.
What have you heard about that?
I hear that Lord Kumag sent men to investigate the landing site.
Now, as you could probably tell, I'm a little bit new in town. Who's this Lord
You're,
Kumag?
you're very new, yes. Lord Kumag, he is the governor of this region and of the city. He's not. He is a little bit of ill repute. But you did not hear that from me. I don't speak ill
That's fine.
of him.
Those are the people I deal with the best.
But yes, he is very powerful man in this region. And he liked to collect unique things. So he sent men to investigate. I do not know if they retrieved anything.
Now, do you know where the meteor fell?
It fell along the vineyard groves to the west of the city.
Alrighty. And where could we find this Lord, already forgotten his name?
Kumag,
Kumag. Okay. Where can we find him?
at his estate,
Which is?
just outside the city to the east.
Alright. We'll be heading in two different directions, I think. Alright, that's all the questions I've got. Thank you very much.
Oh, my name is Benta, if you need anything.
Benta. Okay. Alright.
Well, I shall leave you to your drinks and enjoy your stay here.
I thought Foxtrot was gonna hit on the.
I know. he's
Yeah, I was
screaming.
waiting.
She's just so pretty.
No, she's still standing right here, Foxtrot.
I know. I'm in a corner staring at her.
Are you okay, sir? She says, looking at you, Foxtrot.
You're beautiful.
Oh no. There we go.
Oh. She blushes like a dark, dusky, like purple color. Oh, this is very kind of you. Thank you. Well, I should go, and I will check on you all in a little bit. And with that, she shyly makes her way back behind the bar.
Real smooth, Foxtrot.
You know it.
That was sarcasm, my friend.
You know it.
You know it.
Alright, just get back over to the fucking table and sit down. Christ.
So,
I'm
as-
helping.
Yo, yeah, you're such a helper.
Yeah, as soon as Bite finishes her drink, she just like takes a bite out of the like rim of the mug
Jesus Christ.
and just like crunches
Yeah.
it and crunches it down and eats it.
Tex
I'm
just
staring
kind
at
of
her.
fucking watches her with a mixture of concern and fear on his face.
She looks at him. You want some?
No, I'm fine. Why are you doing that?
I'm hungry.
Okay, you know we're gonna have like actual food coming out like real soon, right?
I'm hungry.
I say you just let her eat it.
You know, yeah,
She
Crunch.
seems to like it.
yeah.
She
I'm not gonna
shit
complain.
splinters later.
Just like two little kitty teeth like gnawing on the edge of.
So after a bit, the kitchen door swings open and a gentleman comes out. He has a fantastic mustache and brown hair, bushy brown eyebrows, and he's carrying out a tray with what appears to be bread, soup, and cheese. And yeah, he looks very cheery for being in such a run-down place. He makes his way over to your guys' table and just like, how y'all doing tonight? The name's Din. Venta says y'all are gonna be staying with us. I hope you guys like boar stew, because that's what we got tonight. He sets down the... God, Adam.
Adam.
He sets down the tray of food. Just smiles brightly at y'all.
Hi.
Hello there, sweetheart. How are you?
Hungry.
Well, okay. Oh, I got you some boar stew. You're happy to help. Did you eat the mug?
Yeah.
She looks at it and at him. And kind of like, she takes a minute and she looks like, was I not supposed to, she looks, and she like reaches into her pocket and pulls out her pouch and is like, I have shinies.
No, that's okay, dear. It's fine. I
tried telling her not to. Actually, I more asked her why, but she just said the same thing, which was hungry.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry about that.
Hey, it's a mug. Those are like a dime a dozen around here. It's fine. I feel bad.
What's a dime?
You know what? It's just a thing we say here.
All right,
You are a feathery fellow.
So I have been told.
Oh, I bet you get that all the time. Apologies. My name is Din Blast. If you need anything else to make your stay here comfortable, just let me or Venta know, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Anyways, enjoy your meal. Don't feel like you have to eat the mugs. We have actual here.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Well, you guys enjoy your meal. And, unless you guys have anything you want to ask him or say to him, he makes his way back over to the bar.
As he leaves, she just takes one more bite of the mug.
Nope.
Just take it away.
She needs like a chew toy.
What is it with you and chewing on things you shouldn't be chewing on? Honestly, I should have expected that answer, and I don't know why I didn't.
She just like grins up at you, just an excited little kid.
Oh my god, what am I doing here?
So, what would you guys like to do now? As you
Eat, sleep, tired.
All right. So, will you guys just work on your plans for the rest of your stay here tomorrow?
I think we should head to the vineyards first, the Vineyard Grove, and then if the item isn't there, we should make our way to Lord, definitely not scrolling up to find his name again, Lord Kumog.
Lord Kumog?
Yeah. And
okay.
if the item is not in the grove, we go visit this lord here, see if we can convince him to relinquish it unto us.
I will go ahead and have Adam and Tex.
Yeehaw.
Since one is a criminal and one is a bounty hunter, I will have you both make history checks.
I'm not very good at those.
How do I history?
God damn it, Adam.
Not
-1.
bad.
Okay.
How the hell do you have a -1?
Because he's
How
got
the hell do I not?
Intelligence is a dump stat. Hey.
Adam, I promise this one shot I won't pick on you for any intelligence saving spells.
Try it.
I feel like it's a lie.
Maybe just a little bit. Adam, we're just gonna say you're not from around here, or you've been out of the loop for so long you're not 100% sure.
Either that or you was never in the loop.
Or you were never in the loop. Yeah, you were that petty of a thief.
Or I'm the greatest of thieves, not to be concerned with petty thieves.
Okay. Whichever one you tell yourself at night.
Time will tell.
Tex,
Yeehaw.
in your time as a bounty hunter, you have come to learn a little bit about Slateport and its crime lord. There are 6. There used to be 7. And then one of them died under mysterious circumstances.
Natural
Lord,
causes.
yeah. Lord Kumog, you know that his full name is Orizar Kumog. Lord Orizar Kumog is one of the 6 remaining crime lords that govern the kingdom of Slateport. They all split the kingdom up into regions, and they are quote-unquote governors of these regions. Kumog, though, has the capital region, which includes Arcstead and the surrounding region around the city. So he's higher up on the food chain of crime lords here. He's
top dog?
yeah. A lot. There's rumors saying that the 7th crime lord went to a dinner party at Lord Kumog's estate, and then a few days later he got sick and died. So do with that information and what you will.
Alright, well, talking to him is already gonna be a pain in the ass, I can tell. Let's just hope they didn't find it at the vineyard.
So yeah. Poison is natural. Yeah. So yeah, that is what you know about Lord Kumog. He's higher up there on the food chain. Supposedly a few years ago, a group of adventurers pissed him off, and he still has a hit out for them.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, ladies and gents, what do you think of this plan? We go to the vineyard first, hope to gods that they haven't found the item yet. If they have, we grit our teeth, we fucking smile through the shit sandwich we're dealt, we go talk to this Lord Kumog.
Sounds like a decent plan to me.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll follow you anywhere.
I'd really rather you never said that sentence again, especially in that tone of voice.
What do you mean? Roomy? Ha ha.
We
Elbow.
are not really together.
Speaking of rooms,
I'm getting my own. Fuck the rest of y'all.
I was actually
Wow.
about to say, I think Tech would have his own because I think he just needs a night.
He has trust issues.
Foxtrot, you should probably have your own room too. Because,
There are only
oh,
2
no.
rooms.
There are
No, 3.
only 3 rooms.
Oh, there's 3 rooms.
And Bite and you should probably share a room, and I'll stay guard outside.
What, the whole fucking night?
Yeah.
What do you
No,
mean?
you can have my room. I'll make do.
Are you gonna try to hit on the waitress again?
Waitress or waiter, one of the 2. I'm gonna get a room.
Okay.
I mean,
Did you see that mustache? Damn.
God. Guys all go to your respective rooms. Is there any other information gathering you want to try to do before you go to bed, or your guys' plan is to just head to the grove and then see what happens from there? Yes?
Does Tex have
vineyard
a,
in there.
does Tex have a window in his room?
Yeah, it's a small window.
Okay. Tex is gonna open the window, pull up his chair, so he sits facing the window. He's
Mhm.
gonna unsling his rifle. He's just gonna rest the barrel of it
What?
on the windowsill, and he's just gonna sit and watch. He's just gonna watch as people go about their business. If there's anything going on down there during the night, and he's just gonna people watch for a couple hours.
Okay.
Jesus.
Seeing Bite already passed out on the table, Tiri will pick her up and look to between Garrus and Foxtrot and go, Garrus? That doesn't sound right. Hold on.
Nope.
Hello there.
Griff.
Griff. Hey, it's a G. Alright. Look between Griff and Foxtrot and be like, so which of you is staying down here?
I'll stay down here.
Alright.
I will warn you guys if any trouble happens.
I'm sure you will. And he kind of readjusts Bite in his arms so that or kind of sets her up on his shoulder gently and loosens the straps on his shield and sets it down in a chair next to Griff and says, "Have a good night," and then just walks upstairs.
So you're leaving your shield behind?
Yep, leaving my shield at the table.
Creepy. Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking creepy.
All right. Foxtrot, what about you? Are you gonna, after working up some nerve, are you gonna go and talk to either Den or Venta?
I mean, is the bar closing down? Is that what's going on, right?
I mean, by now, after talking and eating, the card players have headed off for the night. The gnome Den, he has gone back into the kitchen, and Venta is at the bar. It looks like she's cleaning out some glass. But I mean, like, they're not kicking anybody out. It's late and everything, so they're not gonna kick you out.
Oh, I mean, well, it sounds like no one took the room, so I guess I can just go to my room.
Okay. You're not gonna try to swoo anyone?
No, I was actually just gonna pay to sleep on the bar.
Oh, okay.
My guy's actually a good guy. People just don't give him a chance. He's socially awkward.
Aw.
He was just gonna do this polite, pay for her to sleep on the bar, and then help her clean up in the morning,
Aw.
and then eventually hit on her.
Okay.
Well, you already did that, so eventually is out the window.
All right. So everyone finds their places to sleep for the night and guard. Nothing happens. So morning comes. Griff, did you eventually fall asleep out on your table, at your table, or
No.
did you legit stay up all night?
Yep.
Okay.
Just making sure everything was safe.
Gotcha.
Out of curiosity for myself, do you kind of what do you do in regards to the shield sitting at the table with you?
I notice it and I look at it for a little bit, but other than that, I mainly just stick to the mission I gave myself.
Sometime in the middle of the night, as you kind of looking around, maybe dozing off just ever so slightly, just because it's late, you've been traveling a lot, you'll see out of the corner of your eye the shield. You swear it waved at you, but when you look at it full on, the shield maiden is still in the same position that she's been in since she was set down.
Okay. Did you nanny cam me?
Pretty much.
Cassie, how big is the building, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Not very
What?
big.
Okay.
It's literally like a one room on the main floor, and then a kitchen on the other side of the bar, and then a set of stairs that go up and lead to another level with 8 rooms.
So I'm within 100 feet of my shield?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Sounds good.
Griff, the first person to start sitting at the bar is Den, and then he's joined by Venta. They both look over at you and, politely greet you and ask if you like anything to eat or drink, or if you're going to wait for your friends.
Oh no, I'm just waiting for my companions to wake up.
Okay. If you change your mind, just let me know, all right?
Alright.
All right. So they go about their business, and the rest of you guys eventually wake up.
Did Tex notice anything with his people watching last night?
I mean, it's the whole town is shady. You could
Oh, yeah.
have your own adventure throughout the night.
I mean, you're pointing a gun at people, through a window.
No. Now hold the fuck. Hold on. I ain't pointing it at nobody yet. It's pointing more to the air than it is to anybody else. Now, if something were happening in front of him that, he could react to, maybe he'd take a shot.
There's, people in cloaks moving about in the night. There's drunk folks stumbling and staggering home. There's,
Typical
Yeah.
big city shit.
Yeah, there's stray cats digging in the garbage. None of them bite.
Alright, well, if nothing interesting happens in the couple hours he stays up, he just puts his rifle away and goes to bed. And now he wake up.
All right. So the rest of y'all wake up. I assume eventually all making your way back downstairs to join Griff.
Yeah. Right as Turi wakes up, if Bite's watching or if Bite's not asleep anymore, she'll see his eyes kind of flutter into the back of his head for just a second before they kind of reappear. And down in the kind of feast hall, Griff will hear a female voice just say, Turi is on his way down.
Alright then. Huh. An animated shield, you don't see that every day.
Is there a railing?
Yeah, there's a banister.
Can I slide down the railing?
Sure.
Roller splinters.
Oh,
That would have been last night.
Yeah, last night after trying to eat shit.
Yeah, as soon as Turi opens the door, Bite just like rushes in front of him and like rushes out the door, jumps on the banister, and it's like,
God.
whee!
See, Foxtrot, you joined the group as well?
Good morning.
Okay.
morning, Foxtrot.
Hi.
Is there any coffee?
There is, if you'd like.
I like herbal supplements this early in the morning.
Okay.
Turi will buy a thing of coffee.
Tex will enter the scene through the front door of the tavern, or the inn, having taken an early morning flight in order to wake himself up.
Oh, nice.
I forgot you're a fucking bird. Okay, that makes so much more sense now. I thought in my head you just fucking yeeted yourself out the window. And I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Technically, he did.
I mean,
But like went down and didn't come back up.
he fell with style.
What is flight but falling with grace?
Jesus Christ. Adam, bless you.
Sorry. A little tired. I forgot he was there, Crowcraft. I was kind of like, wait, what?
Everybody sleep well?
Yeah, I fell asleep down here, and then I mysteriously woke up in a bed.
Yeah, and you also ate a mug yesterday.
I think that means you're a wizard.
I don't.
Her eyes get really big, like you know when cats get excited, her eyes get really big, and she just goes,
Or,
"I'm a wizard."
I don't think that's how it works, but I
That's
don't.
not how it works.
How else did she fall asleep here and end up there?
I watched. I
A
watched Turi.
teleport.
You and I both watched Turi pick her up and take her upstairs.
I like my way better.
Okay.
Bite's too busy trying to make a spoon float to hear what he said.
Jesus Christ.
She's just like knelt, like standing at the edge of the table with like just her eyes over top because she is small. She's 3 feet tall. Just like looking at a spoon with like intense big eyes.
Oh
As soon
my
as
God.
we get back, I'm doubling the fucking pay.
Alright, so Venta brings a tray of coffee and tea for y'all. And then Den returns with a big spread of breakfast. Smoked sausages, eggs, some rye bread.
No.
That's a good hearty breakfast.
Yeah, we don't have a lot here, but we try to make, our guests have a comfortable stay.
Now, I gotta ask you, Dan.
Yeah?
Speaking plainly, frankly, this
Uh-huh.
town's a fucking shithole.
Yeah. You're not
Okay,
wrong
but-
there.
Somehow you've maintained a fairly respectable establishment, but I don't see a lot of people in here. Why is
Wow.
that?
Well, there's nicer places people like to go and hang out where there's like gambling table,
Ah, okay.
ladies of the night to see to your needs if that's your sort of thing. But
You're strictly an inn and tavern. That is it.
Yeah, we're probably one of the few left here in town because everyone's trying to, make a
Expand
lot
their
of.
horizons.
Yeah. Especially when you got bills to pay and protection fees to cover on a monthly basis. But this was my dad's place that he opened up when he was a young guy, so I don't want to leave this place behind. But up and going in his memory.
That's respectable, then.
Well, thank you. It's not always easy. Like I said, there are protection fees that you gotta pay on a monthly basis to whichever, gang is patrolling the turf around here.
And who is it this week?
Oh, well, this past year it's been a fella by the name of Candor and his men.
Do I recognize that name?
Make a history check.
Ooh.
Nice.
Candor is a small-time criminal who is known for smuggling, a lot of smigniggants, tinkering technology, and selling it on the black market. It's been a trouble that you've heard Catviz grumble about sometimes.
Really?
Yes.
Candor.
Yes.
Now, he doesn't sound the type to move over into the protection business.
Like I said, everyone's trying to make a buck here and there, especially when you've got, Lord Kumag, who expects tribute from all the smaller gangs to pay to him. Or else, he could just, with a snap of a finger, just waylay a group. Shut down a business. So, it's kind of... sweetie, it is the way things are here in Arcstead. You always got to make sure that you're keeping the people who are a bit stronger over you out of business. So Venta and I, we do our best to keep up business when we can.
I like this place.
Oh, well, thank you.
Alright. Well, I apologize for taking up more of your time, Dan. Now that we've finished our breakfast, I think we ought to get on the move. Do you know which way it is? The Vineyard Groves?
Yeah, you're gonna want to head northwest out of town, off the main road. You're not gonna miss it. It's literally a row of bountiful vineyards.
All right. Well, ladies and fellas, I think we ought to go ahead and get started.
All
That's
right.
what you're gonna be wasting time out here.
As they're heading out, is it okay if Bite hangs back for a second?
Sure.
She's gonna hang back for a minute, and she kind of looking at her sack of gold.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks between it, and she looks at Den, and she just dumps a bunch out on the table and pushes it towards him. It's 200 gold pieces, and she pushes it towards him, and she says,
For you to be able to show the bigger people that it's a good place.
He just
and
stares
she just
at it.
runs off.
So yeah, you leave him behind, just flabbergasted at the amount of gold. Holy
Where
shit!
the hell is Bite? I told her we were leaving right now.
She comes dashing out last.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, what were you doing in there?
Just talking.
Were you eating another mug?
She kind of shifts and has a hand behind her back.
Bite.
Yeah.
Do you have a mug right now?
Maybe.
God.
It's a snack for the road.
You know what? Never mind. I ought to just get you a piece of drip coat or something to carry on.
There you go.
Do you swallow it or do you just chew on it?
Yeah.
She takes it out and takes a bite and just chomps it down and swallows it.
Jesus.
Oh my gods.
I mean, I think out of character. I think she owns the bar now.
For real.
I think that's how the rules work.
I'll have to check my DM notes.
She ate a piece of the bar and now she owns it, I think.
Yeah, no, it says right here in the Dungeons Master Guide.
The player eats part of another character's holdings.
Yeah.
That player now
It's
owns
theirs now.
It's theirs.
Okay.
I guess we're just gonna head out for the vineyards.
All right. So you guys head out to the vineyards. The sun is shining a bit brighter today. Still a crap-looking town for the most part, but you eventually make your way out into the countryside and find it actually really nice, like rolling hills and dotted with forests and stuff here and there along the way. And sure enough, in short time, you find yourselves arriving to a space where on either side of the road is just nothing but vineyards miles around.
Ah, shit. Can I make a perception check to see if there's like any rising smoke?
You can, all of you can if you'd like. If you'd like to do
Yeah, because if
perception, survival.
if we
or
don't
any
do that, we're gonna
nature-y
be
folk.
here forever.
They're the same check for me. Can my shield make a check?
Well, I guess it's sentient, isn't it?
Hey,
It is.
Yes, go ahead then.
natural
Well,
20.
there you go.
Oh my god. Well, god
Well,
damn it, Adam. That is that's a 1 for Adam. Tex with a natural 20, 24. Griff with a 23. Foxtrot with a 1.
Yep.
Turi with a 14. The Shield Decora with a 19. And Bite with a 9. So,
I was just saying, I'm probably gorging myself on the grapes, probably with bite.
there you go. Just giant fist size, like small fist size grapes.
Yes.
Looking around to the east, you do see small remains of smoke trickling up from somewhere deeper within the grove.
that looks old then.
Yeah.
Well, might as well head over there anyways.
Agreed.
Let's do this.
So you gather, you gather your halfling and your djinn.
She just scurries along. She walks behind Tex again and tries to walk like he does.
I like the fact that you're mocking me.
I think it's cool. She looks entirely sincere.
God. So you guys,
Actually, you know what? Instead of walking there, Tex will take flight. And he's gonna
Okay.
go
You're gonna
investigate
scout
from
ahead?
above.
all right. So flying up above, get there first. You do see what appears to be a fairly decent-sized crater that just kind of like, and the surrounding trees look to be splintered and broken. A couple still splinter with smoke, and you do see what looks to be like, think of one of those like geode stones,
Mhm.
but it's like a small boulder. It's like the size of a boulder, and it's broken in half.
Ah, shit. Something was inside it, huh?
So as you land and look around, are you waiting for the others to catch up before you begin investigating, or are you going to just go ahead and investigate?
I'm gonna go ahead and get a head start.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I probably should have a higher score for this as a bounty hunter, but I don't.
Good.
Nothing wrong with that.
Doesn't matter though.
Okay,
Nice.
Jesus. All right, I hope when we get into a fight that your guys' roll fuck me up.
Guaranteed they won't.
They'll fuck us over. For
I'm
sure.
hoping.
The
Thanks.
last community one shot.
Oh yeah, damn it! You cut off Eponing's head.
Yes! Yes!
Oh yeah.
Good! Good!
Okay, calm down there.
No.
All right. So, as you investigate, you do see what looks to be a large amount of footprints around the area. Like a group of people did show up. You do see what looks to be as though something was dragged out from the crater, though you're not entirely sure what. Within the remains of the geode stone, you do kind of like purple-looking quartz that almost seem to twinkle and shift like stars.
That's some weird shit. Does it
Yeah.
look like where the boulder is broken, does it look like there were signs of force used, like pickaxes and chisels and shit?
No, it looks like when you drop an egg and it cracks in half. So it looks like when it landed, that's when it broke.
Okay. And there's nothing inside the geodestone except that purple quartz?
Yeah, that's all you see.
Shit. Well, looks like we gotta go talk to this Lord Kumag. Shithead.
So as you're grumbling and saying this to yourself, the rest of you all show up.
Well, bad news, folks. It ain't here.
What's that?
This apparently is what the item we're looking for traveled to our graceful planet with.
Can I eat it?
No, you can't. You will lose your teeth.
It's fucking rocks.
She looks very disappointed.
What were you gonna say, Griff?
Do you think we should go see this Kingpin guy, or?
Lord Kumag? Yep.
Yeah,
He's the only other guy we got so far.
he's best lead, it seems.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And unfortunately, he's also the king shithead in this crowd of shitheads. So, we ought to be on our very best behavior, for one. Number two, you, and I point at Foxtrot, don't steal any of his shit, otherwise you might end up about 2 feet shorter than you are already.
I've already
Wow.
stolen this.
What do you hold up?
Nothing. I figure his grapes are his property, so technically I've
Oh.
already stolen something.
He holds up a giant.
Look, I'm telling you this. The comet probably destroyed more grapes than you'll ever be able to eat in your fucking life, for one. Number two,
True. But what about her?
I don't know, she's an enigma. I mean, she eats fucking wooden mugs for breakfast. Like, what the fuck?
I know, right? I do
like
one of
to
those,
imagine-
like, hand-on-shoulder things, like best friends, like, I know, right?
Don't touch me.
I like to
Okay.
imagine that none of us have been paying attention to Bite, and she has snuck over to the geode and is trying to start to eat it.
Don't give me ideas. I like that idea. Yeah, she's just
Aw, crap.
nomming on it. She's not trying very hard. It's just
She's just like clagging her teeth against it.
Guys, bites.
That was shit.
Bite, as you put your mouth on one of the pieces of quartz, it kind of like doesn't shock you or anything, but you do feel like a tingling sensation when you put your mouth on it. Like just like a small
no.
current humming.
Hey guys, it tastes spicy.
Oh god.
Her hair starts to stand up.
Can I break just a little piece off
I guess make a strength
with
check.
my ring?
Make a strength
I can
check.
eat. Okay, I can eat anything organic.
Son of a bitch, that's why she can eat everything. The ring
Yeah.
of the goat.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck.
Well,
I mean, you
Aw,
tried. But
sadness.
this quartz is nothing that you've ever put in your mouth before.
she just keeps trying.
What are you doing, Bite?
It tastes spicy.
Yeah, what do you mean it tastes spicy? It's a rock.
Try a different one.
She moves over to the other half.
Oh god dang.
Make another strength check.
Yep.
Yes!
Fuck. Okay, so with a 24, you go over to another piece that Foxtrot pointed out, and as soon as you bite down on it, it just snaps right off.
Oh no.
I got it.
Oh no.
And you guys watch as she eats it.
I-
It crunches
That's-
loud.
That's very disturbing.
How
It
is her-
tingles.
How do you still have teeth?
Some things, Bounty Hunter, I think are best left unanswered,
I just don't understand.
and I don't think we ever will. We should get going, though.
She's just sitting there blepping.
Well, like, do you feel any different? Because this came from space, I guess.
You definitely feel. You feel like after eating that piece, it kind of like trickles down like a small current throughout your body, with like a small like buzzing sensation. You feel a lot more a lot more lively.
Oh no.
I feel great.
Well, I mean, all right.
You could call her a Thundercat.
Oh.
And that was my one for tonight. Thank you.
God bless. All right.
Ryan, never change.
Let's get moving before this fucking takes too long.
So, are you guys heading back to town first, or are you heading straight to Lord Kumog's estate?
Nope.
Straight through.
Yep,
Okay.
straight to-
You guys make your way, and you arrive at this like large, resplendent estate with high walls and gates and iron gates at the front. You do see some guards that are there. Are you guys just like rolling up as a group, or are you hanging back?
I think we all go together. Strength in numbers, and I really don't want to get stabbed in the kidneys. Speaking
So-
from experience, it hurts.
You got something in the kidneys?
Look, you work in the same line of work I do for as long as I have. It happens. For some reason, it's like knives are magnetically attracted to my fucking kidneys.
Put my knife down lower in my bag.
What's a kidney?
It's tasty.
Oh,
No.
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 You saw what she did to that rock.
So you guys are rolling up as a group.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay. So you guys are stopped by the guards at the gate. One tall half-elf fellow is just like, hey, can I help you guys?
Yeah, we're here to talk to Lord Kumog.
Do you have an appointment?
Nope.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. Pal? Yeah, Kumog doesn't just see whoever shows up, or else there'd be a line halfway back to town. If you got something of interest to him, then maybe he'll meet you.
I got cash.
Okay, well, so does he. Probably more than you by the look of the group.
Oh, probably. But he's got a very special item that I'm keen on looking at.
All
You know?
right.
And he might not see everybody who comes asking for him, but he's gonna see us one way or another.
Oh, so are you just gonna charge your way through here? Is that your plan there, Birdie boy?
No.
I mean,
Oh, what'd you call him that?
You're gonna walk us there.
indeed.
Hmm.
Now you can either walk on both legs, or you can lead us on your knees.
All right. I'll go ahead and have you make a intimidation check, and I'll give you advantage since you've got Churi helping you.
I don't have very good intimidation. I'm gonna point that out.
Do you want
Chicken
me to roll the
man.
intimidation with the advantage?
What's your intimidation score?
+5.
Mine's +1.
Oh God.
Go ahead.
Okay, so who put the uncharismatic Birdman in charge?
I have like a +6 to persuasion.
Well, then why aren't you jumping in there?
This is
I
this.
didn't know
First
if I was
off,
going to be allowed.
first off, this is intimidation. Second, if it was persuasion, I'm
Oh.
at +8, so I still have you outranked.
Wow.
I misjudged. I thought we were talking about persuasion.
22 total.
How many guards is there?
There are 3 guards.
Oh, we outnumber 'em.
Currently, we outnumber them
Yeah.
currently. There's the key there.
Listen, you're not wrong. Are you going threatening, or are you gonna have Rogue pipe up and try to do some persuasion?
Oh, okay. No. That was an intimidation roll, but if it's
Oh,
a
okay,
persuasion roll, that's a 25, not a 22.
We'll go with the 22. That's fine.
Okay.
The guys are just like, okay. All right. He looks to one of the other guys. How about you go let Ramus that Lord Kumog has guests. So one of the guards, an orc dude, he nods and heads up to the estate quickly. And after a few minutes, he returns with an elf orc man. Tall and slender with long, pointed green ears. And he looks to you all very casual, but he also has like swords at his side. You guys are here to see Lord Kumog?
Indeed, we are.
Yep.
All right. I'm Ramus. You could say I'm his second in command here. How about you guys follow me and you can tell me what business is all about? All right. We don't want the Lord doesn't want any messes on his estate.
Well, that's perfectly understandable. And personally, we're not here to cause trouble, but somebody gets in my way of a mission, I'm a little bit ornery about it.
All right. Let's not get your feathers ruffled there. Let's see.
Sometimes you actually have to do that. That's part of being a bird.
All right. Not seen a fellow like you before, but I'm sure you get that all the time.
I'm not. As a matter of fact, yes. The only
So-
one who. Never mind.
So he leads you guys towards the estate and just asks, what is it you're wanting to see Kumog about? Again, he's a very busy man. And as
Well-
much as you stirred up the fellows at the gate there, I'm not so easily swayed.
How about one of you gentlemen and/or lady take care of this? I'm asking.
We're looking for a rock.
That one puts it about as bluntly as it can be.
A rock.
You
Okay.
remember the meteor that fell here a couple weeks back?
Ah, that's what you guys are here for.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
He gives a chuckle. I don't think any of you guys even put together have enough gold to buy away Lord Kumog's latest addition to his collection.
Now, we might not have enough cash right now, but what we do have is favors.
Oh, well, he does enjoy having a good favor every now and then. If you've got something worthwhile to offer him, he'll
Hey, Cassie.
definitely take you up. Yes.
What was the name of the organization that sent us here in the first place? The Ravens?
The Raven
Raven
Council.
Raven Council. Okay, I need that.
No problems. So as you guys approach the large mansion, you see it's like made out of polished stone and marble, very well sculpted and very well maintained land and everything. It's just very picturesque and beautiful. There's flowers and vines here and there. He leads you inside the manor itself, and you guys find yourself standing in a very grand, polished foyer. There's statues here and there, expensive looking paintings, a large chandelier overhead. And yeah,
Ooh,
Buy it.
There's a lot of fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Try not to eat anything in here, because I'm pretty sure we're not rich enough to pay back.
probably not.
Okay.
So he leads you out towards the back where there's like a very large sunroom area, like a greenhouse. There's tall, luscious, exotic looking plants and flowers. It's very aromatic in here.
Is it heavily guarded? Everything?
Yeah, there's guards dotted here and there. Are you going to try to snatch something?
Oh no, I'm gonna try to sneak off.
Oh, okay. You're gonna okay.
Here we go again.
What is your
Gotta
thought?
keep it interesting.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright. So I guess we're gonna do perceptions
So,
then?
I mean, if you guys want to do perceptions, the guards and this Ramos guy don't notice that one of your own has slipped away.
Oh, fuck.
So
The shield sees you.
So only the shield and the Aarakocra notice this, as he just kind of slips away as there's talk and stuff going on. Are you guys letting him go off? Because I mean, like, he could, in theory, find what you guys are looking for while you distract this dude. So
I'd imagine, as, unorthodox as Foxtrot is, I'd imagine he knows what he's doing as a rogue. So
fair enough. So
At
I will
most,
not.
Delcora tells Terry that the rogue is gone. And Terry just kind of, yep, okay.
Yep.
Just
Tex
understands.
is not going to praise the alarm that fucking Foxtrot is going off somewhere.
So Foxtrot, I'll switch over to you real quick.
Okay.
So, what are you looking for?
Oh, every person like this has a trophy room.
That is very true. They do.
And the guy did clearly say that he added it to his collection. So
That is also very true. So, are you looking for the most secure looking place here within the mansion?
well, since this guy doesn't have his collections out in the open, so it means he's not arrogant, but he probably covets it. So I'm gonna go probably to where his quarters are. It's probably gonna be around there.
So, fair enough. That's
Not to
all
his
right.
quarters specifically, but I'm looking for that
More
type
like
of area.
the residential.
Yeah, I have a
place.
feeling he has either a hidden room or dedicated up there just to this.
So, I'll have you make an investigation.
Oh, I don't think that's my strong point.
Adam, you're a rogue.
Yeet.
Oh,
Oh,
come on, bro.
all right. Let's see what room you end up in. So you find yourself in a large room with dozens of statues and carvings and such.
Nope.
So you're gonna look around again?
Yes.
Okay, roll again.
Yeet. Fuck me.
Yeah, you know what? That's better.
A 10 is definitely better than a 3.
A 10 is better than a 3. So this time you find yourself in a medium-sized library. There's books lining all the walls, large cozy chairs. Do you investigate further, or do you try your luck again?
I feel like I should investigate a little further.
Okay. Is there anything in particular here that you looking out for?
Nerds.
What?
I'm looking out for a nerd because I have a feeling that this guy either has a nerdy kid or like a nerdy son or nerdy daughter or someone. So I'm going to try to look for someone so I can kind of like sneak up on them and get the information I need.
Okay.
Here comes the chloroform.
Yeah, I was about to say. Now we find out what he got.
Oh God. All right.
That's another shot.
Yep. All right. So as you're tiptoeing around, make a stealth check just to make sure nobody hears you.
I'm a thief in the night.
Okay, shut up. As you're tiptoeing around, you do hear a page turn in a nearby little nook.
Tiptoe through the windows.
You see a half-orc woman. She looks rather young. She's got long, dark brown hair, and she has orange eyes. And she is reading a book, and you see she's dressed very nicely, not like obnoxiously extravagant, but you can tell this girl's got money. So she's either a family member or someone of note here within the estate.
Okay, yeah, you think I'm just gonna sneak up with a knife out and put my hand over her mouth and kind of do the whole like shh, shh.
Okay.
Man, this man playing Metal fucking Gear Solid. Goddamn.
He is. I mean, with the 25, yeah, he's right
Shit.
up on her. And she like tenses up when she feels your hand around her, like come up behind her, and then the press of your dagger. She like lets out a gasp.
Hi. Don't scream. Okay, that's very important for you at this point in your life. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take the hand away. If you scream, I will cut your throat. Yes, I'll get caught, but you're going to die a very painful death. Do you want to die a painful death? I mean, I will. I cut her a little bit.
Jesus Christ!
A tiny bit. Tiny bit.
Goddamn.
Tiny bit. Okay, I move the hand slowly.
She like her lips quiver as you do, and she like lets out a sob.
Don't cry. Stop crying. You're ugly when you cry. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Morna.
Morna. How are you today?
I was fine. So
Good.
now?
Who are you and what do you pertain to this place?
What do you mean?
Is this your home?
Yes.
Is it your dad's home?
Yes.
Okay. Your dad has something very dangerous.
Oh, okay. He has
The f-
nothing.
The fallen star.
Oh, you mean the void tiefling that he found?
The what?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Plot twist.
Son of a bitch.
The
other-
void what?
a tiefling, I think. He called it a void tiefling.
Okay.
It fell from the sky a few nights ago, and his men retrieved it for him.
What book is she reading?
Right now she's just reading like places to visit in areas.
And does she have any other books around her?
Oh yeah, there's lots of.
What's the type of reading style?
Looks to be a lot of like traveling places, some histories.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, what was her name again?
Morna.
Morna. I'm sat here to get this because it is dangerous. Like, world
It's
ending.
shackled. It's shackled up right now in my father's
Bro,
collection.
Bro. It fell to the earth and didn't die. Do you really think Shackles is going to be able to stop it?
Dad said it was in a rock.
Yeah. And it's still, like, it's alive and well, falling from the sky. Bro. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, it will, you want to travel, right?
Someday, if my dad lets me and says it's safe too.
Okay, well, the world's going to die if you don't help me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Uh,
persuasion. Okay, maybe I need to have a little. I'm like, okay, I was sent here by a magic or council of ravens
Okay.
because this is seriously like world-ending shit,
Okay.
and we have to get it. Now you can either help me get it and no one gets hurt, or we're gonna have to do some damage to your dad to get it.
I mean, my dad's kind of a powerful guy around here.
Okay, bro, cut her a little bit.
Oh God!
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Shit!
Can you not right now? I am very tense right now. Can you not flex on me?
I wasn't. I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm a nice guy. I don't want to hurt you.
Okay.
Okay, so she's down in the dungeon?
Well, no, in his collection room.
Where's that?
I can show you, I guess.
No, you're gonna tell me.
It's. She gives you the directions.
Directions, okay.
Information acquired.
Information acquired. Okay. What about the keys to the shackles? Where would they be? Never mind, I'm a rogue. I got this.
Okay. Can I go or?
Yeah, chloroform.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to lay her down on the chair because
Uh-huh.
she's reading. And she looks like she's probably been here a while, so I'm gonna make it look like she fell asleep.
That's fair.
Do a little touch up to the neck so to stop the bleeding.
God. Just a paper cut, right?
It really was. And I'm like gonna basically have like a book in her hand open, like she fell asleep with a book,
Uh-huh.
all that. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to try to find the thing.
So you're gonna try to find the collection room, yes?
Yes.
All right.
In a timely
Um,
manner, because I have a time limit now.
And he's gonna do it all on his own.
So
I mean,
the rest of you guys,
If he can pull this off while we're talking to the big man upstairs, like aces.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I
Also,
wasn't-
you know,
yeah, totally.
also what?
Huh? What?
Okay. All right. So the rest of the gang, you guys are in this giant like sunroom with all this nice greenery and stuff, and sitting at a small patio table and chair is a half orc fellow, rather dashing looking. He does the one feature that he does have is like a scar across one of his eyes. But yeah, this guy.
oh fuck, he's hot.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh no, he's hot.
It's this bitch. Okay, I guess the party woos over the crime lord. But
No,
okay.
the players are wooing
Oh,
over
the
the crime lord.
players. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you guys pick yourselves up from. Well, Ramus, what do we have here? Good morrow to you all. This is unexpected. I wasn't expecting any appointments in the next hour.
We came a bit unannounced. We're here for a particular item that we understand came into your possession.
Well, I am a procurer of such exotic and lovely things. I'm not much of a seller, though, so
I
I don't
understand
know
you're
how
probably-
successful your trip here is.
I understand you're probably unwilling to part with this considering, well, shit, it is something that fell from the sky, and how often does that shit happen?
Not very often.
So it's understandable that you'd be liable to want to hold on to this. But we were sent by an organization that is not really keen on asking. They say that it is of utmost importance that that be delivered to them for safekeeping. From what they understand, shit that falls from the sky is usually dangerous. I don't know. I'm just one of their field agents. I get paid to do this shit. I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm. So, on behalf of this organization, I'm to just sell you my latest edition?
You would be generously compensated, if not by cash, then by favors.
Well, what sort of favors are we talking? Organization putting themselves at my services? Or at my beck and call?
I wouldn't say at your beck and call and at your services, but there's a little bit of you scratch their back, they'll scratch yours. That kind of thing.
And what organization would this be? I'm curious.
You heard of the Raven Council?
Those Vivendi mages? Of course, everybody knows those self-righteous mages.
Look, I'm new at this part of the country. I don't know who any of these people are, honestly.
Uh-huh. You know, I don't appreciate the Raven Council thinking they can just send whoever to take whatever they want.
Turi
Okay.
begin. As he's starting to say that, Turi begins to loosen the straps on his shield ever so slowly. Oh boy, here we go.
I'm gonna have to unfortunately pass. Like I said, I am a collector, not a seller.
Vite raises her hand.
Oh, look at this. You even brought your pet with you.
Now,
How
Oh.
adorable.
I'd be very careful with that kind of language around her. She tends to eat shit that nobody should be eating, including
Oh.
bones.
You got yourself a little undisciplined Nico slave?
I would
She huffs and
really,
crosses her arm.
I would really recommend you pick your words more carefully.
Is anyone standing near her?
I was-
Everybody?
Everybody.
We're probably in,
You
we're
guys
probably
feel a
in
slight
tight
warmth.
formation. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh, she's
Oh
about to go
god.
fucking nuclear.
I was just gonna ask. We could go get the spicy rock for you, but I guess not, because you're a meanie butt.
What a little tongue she has there. Sweetheart, let me just give you some advice. Here, in this area, we don't take kindly to kittens who like to speak out like that. You might want to be careful what you say, or you might find yourself with a collar around your neck.
No, she will not. And Turi just has a bright, just wide smile on his face that doesn't quite reach his eyes.
Yeah, I'll just burn it off like I did the last one.
I'm sorry.
It's just getting warmer.
Loosen another notch.
Tex is gonna unsling the rifle from his back. He's not
Okay.
He's not gonna point it at Kumok. He's just gonna like hold it out to him like he's showing it off to him. It's like, you ever see one of these before?
I have not. Interesting stick you have there.
Oh, this is much more than a stick. You see, this thing could put a hole in a man the size of about your head at about 200 yards.
Oh, are you offering that as a trade?
Well, I'm not offering this, I'm just telling you.
I see. Well, as amusing as this all is, I'm gonna have to have Rama show you out. I just simply don't have time for such full-hearted.
I don't think you quite understand. Hold on, now I have to go find his first name. I don't think you quite understand, Orzar.
Oh,
We could do this two ways. We could do this the easy way, where you give us whatever the hell fell from the sky, we go on our merry way. You're down a neato item, possibly up a favor or two from the Raven Council. Or we could do this the hard way, where I drag your sorry ass back to a bounty board, and I claim the bounty that's on your head right now, which will make me a very, very rich man.
Or I just end this meeting right now. And he snaps his finger, and as he does, it starts to spark with electricity.
Wait, hold on.
Bite, like, just speaks up after a little bit of being quiet.
What would you accept as a trade?
See, your little kitten here has the right idea.
She huffs at the word kitten.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to Mr. Featherboy here.
The name,
Yeah.
Tex.
Tex. Whatever.
He's not your friend. He gets your full name.
You're right. Name's Texiclotl Iris Zokocha. Tex to my friends. So you will call me Texiclotl Iris Zokocha.
Alrighty. Birdie.
I want to shoot this man right now. Please let me.
I don't recommend, but you do you. You do you, fam.
The second we hear back from fucking what's his nuts downstairs,
What's his nuts?
we hear back from him, it's fucking popping off, boys.
So here's the thing. How we doing this? Guys just kind of doing a Mexican standoff right now with him.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
a Mexican standoff. Hopefully this is happening at the same time that Foxtrot figures out what the fuck's going on and somehow gets a signal to us somewhere somehow.
Well, see, one of the things you guys could have purchased but didn't were some stones of far speech.
I don't know
are
how
those?
much those are.
Yeah, I don't know how much those are.
You didn't ask.
Yeah, we didn't ask.
Yeah,
We
ask.
didn't care.
Look, I never buy magical items for like fucking anything. If I pick it up, I'm like, cool, I know what this is. But I don't buy shit, so I don't know what exists.
Bite's too dumb. I wasn't gonna buy anything.
Nobody has like sending or message.
Oh fuck.
I got a
I
plan.
think I actually have sending. Hold on.
Okay.
I do have sending.
All right. You can.
Yes. Please ask him what the status is.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll use sending.
Alrighty. So, let's see. Foxtrot, as you're making your way to this collection room, you receive a message from Griff,
I relay everything I have so far.
which is
Pick your 25 words.
yeah. This is a message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have a limited message.
Sup, dog.
Oh boy.
Star is tiefling. Collection room at blah blah. Those are the core. I don't know what like the direction, but I'm just my character saying the direction he was given.
Mm-hmm.
Heading now there. How goes? Miss love you all.
God.
I don't know what else to say. Like, I mean, that's really it.
Fair enough.
Griff is like, good
Bad.
job. Good job. Keep it up. Talking with bad guy right now. Boss fight about to begin.
Kisses.
Kisses.
Amazing.
My God.
Bite just has like a little tiny flame on her shoulder after he called like Tex Birdie. Like he was like insulting Tex, and she has a little flame on her shoulder.
Tex just kind of like sees it out of the corner of his eye, turns to look at Light like tries to brush the fire off her shoulder. What the hell?
So, Adam, you reach the room and you find that it is guarded by 2 large Goliaths.
Oh fuck! You
You
better
got this?
get to fucking sneaking, boyo.
What can you tell me about them, Cassie? What do they look like?
They're both tall, gray. They have dark blue tattoos across their faces and like obsidian black looking eyes.
Okay. Is there another way around? Like, can I throw like a pebble in a different direction and have one of
You
them
can.
go?
There is like further down the hall.
Then I'm going to have them do that. I'm gonna
Okay.
like throw something down the hall the other direction.
Okay. I don't know what sort of check that would be. I guess I'd have them make perception to see if they notice.
I guess. I mean, I'm doing it like stealthily. Do you want me to do a stealth check?
Yeah, do a stealth check.
Yeah, I nailed it.
God damn. Okay, yeah. So
Nice.
you hit it so well that like a vase down the opposite end of the hall gets knocked over and breaks. So they head over to investigate that. And the door to the collection room is unguarded.
And go up there and check for traps and thieves' tools.
All right. Go
Meaning I
ahead.
open it, like unlock it.
Yeah, so you easily gain access inside, and as you step in, you see like a very large trophy room. You see very expensive looking items behind like glass cases. You see painting, like large canvas paintings of sceneries here and there that are just like lit nicely to display them. You see a couple of books on pedestals open that appear to be written in arcane languages. And you see even taxidermied creatures. You see a large iron horn ram taxidermied with its giant horns. You see a stuffed basilisk. And as you go, you reach the other end of the room. And you see in like a large gilded cage a tiefling who is very much alive, who looks like this.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck me.
Whoa.
Sweet Jesus.
So
I think that's our mark.
Good find.
this tiefling has very luminescent, like purplish skin that twinkles and shifts with not freckles, but almost bright little lights across her skin, and she's got dark gray looking horns that curl about her, long, almost luminescent white hair, and even her eyes are like these very soft, glowing, purplish, Twilight looking eyes. And you see she's got these cold iron manacles on her wrists and on her ankle. And she doesn't seem to notice you yet. She's kind of like looking out the opposite way.
Does she look sad?
She does look sad. She looks sad and confused.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of. That's to get up sneakily to the cage and basically just be like right next to her, like, "How's it going?"
Oh, hello?
Friend.
Does she turn around and see you there? Or...
Yeah. I'm just like, hey, I'm a
Okay.
friend.
Who are you?
Foxtrot.
What is a foxtrot?
Me.
Okay.
Do you like being here?
No, I don't know where I was. I was home, and then I woke up to these men surrounding me, and
Okay, yeah, you fell from the sky, sweetie.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna get you out. You gotta work with me. Okay, you gotta stay with me,
okay,
or it's gonna go really bad.
okay.
All right, you trust me.
I don't know what else to do. I don't really have a choice.
Got you, baby girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her out.
All right.
Check for traps first because I'm that little guy.
All right, make an investigation check. Or
Fuck
perception.
me.
Or perception. Perception.
Thank God.
Oh
No.
Wait, halfling luck, halfling lucky, halfling lucky.
Yes, true. Halfling lucky.
Okay.
So much better.
Hey!
completely negated. Never happened. Never happened.
So yeah, as you prepare to unlock the cage and enter it, you see there's like tripwire attached to a mechanism that leads up, and you see where there's like crossbow bolts all pointed right where you're standing that are set to just fire off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna disable it or like
Mhm.
open it so it can. I really want to disable it because I don't want it going off.
Fair enough.
Is that
So,
a sleight of hands?
yeah.
Okay, well, luckily I have. I mean, fuck.
Let me. So you're lucky. You made it by 1.
Oh my God.
Hey.
God damn.
So you are able to disable the trap and get the door unlocked. She stands from her where she was sitting and makes her way over to you. You see that her wings, like, she has wings, but they're not expanded out. It looks like they're bound down in a net to keep them, like, folded in.
Oh, cut that shit. Well,
I would keep that.
yeah,
I
because
can't.
I have a feeling she's gonna spread them and then she's gonna knock something over. So,
That's fair.
gonna wait.
What about the manacle?
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna need those off of her.
Okay.
Take them off.
Okay. Let me just double check with this real quick.
And if she's evil and she kills me, I'm gonna be pissed in the afterlife.
She's not gonna.
I'm gonna haunt the shit out of you.
I'm gonna hunt the shit out of her.
So yeah, you are able to disable the manacles. Yeah. So now you have those.
Okay, why are you focusing on that? That scares me.
I just had to double check because they're not like normal metal manacles.
Oh fuck, man, I'm putting that in my bag. That's mine, dibs.
Okay.
Leave no evidence behind.
Yeah. As I'm making my way out, quick assessment of things. Is there anything else
Mhm.
not nailed down?
I mean, I did tell you that there's items here behind like glass cases.
You know what?
Expensive, I mean, like,
Foxtrot is smart. He's actually a smart thief. That's why he hasn't got caught yet. So he knows that he made it out once with that setting off alarms. He can make it. He needs to make it off. He can't do it again. So he's just going to make his way out, and then he's
So-
gonna come back and rob the sleep blind later.
Okay, so are you just having her follow you?
I mean, I don't know what else to do. Is she a Pokemon? Can I put her in my bag?
No, she's not. She's a lot taller. She's a lot taller than you.
Okay, well then she can carry me on the way out. I don't fucking know. I'm just like, hey, stay low, follow me.
Okay. Is it just you?
There's more, but we got to go get them.
Okay. She
Okay.
crouches down and tiptoes behind you.
Okay, we're gonna head out.
Okay. So are you making your way to rejoin the group?
You know, this is the dilemma I fall myself into. I could technically just go to a window, grab her, and we could fly out, and then I return her, and I get all the money. Because you assholes didn't think of that, did you? So
You could do that.
But do you want to deal with 4 other angry people?
I mean, I like my chances.
Do you though?
Do you?
I was gonna actually say you should do that. Three angry-
I mean,
Listen, I just want this. Becky just wants this girl safe.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm feeling real heart feelings right now.
right now. Like, we need to get out of here. Okay, we need to survive. All right.
Hey, what's your name, by the way?
My name is Astra.
Ashra, do you have any magic?
I know.
Can you do sending or anything?
Yes, I know how.
Okay. Shit, how's this gonna work?
Just give him the phone number.
Okay, I'm gonna go to by a window, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna hide with her because I'm guaranteed the dude's gonna message me here shortly. Or sending.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for him to send me a message.
Okay. So back to you guys in this
Oh,
tense
God.
moment. So you see he has his hand is sparking with energy, and his other hand rests at his side where there is a long sword, a rapier sheath. And then the elf orc also has a hand resting on his weapon.
I'm telling you, this will be a hell of a lot easier if you just give us what we want. We can pay you as much as you want. The council can send you whatever the hell you want. But
The
we want that
council
item.
is not going to just listen. You
They
may
will
be.
if I ask them to.
Uh-huh. The council and people like me don't really see eye to eye on stuff.
What's that phrase I've always heard people like you say? Keep your friends close, but your enemies far closer.
Yeah, again, but I know my limits. The Raven Council. Yeah, I'd rather not mess with them. So unless you're offering your bright feathers to add to my collection, perhaps I can buy your kitten off of you. I don't see us doing much business here.
I don't know about that. Griff, you better hurry the fuck up.
Like, kind of like thinks for a
Griff.
minute.
How about this? Hey, and Terry will speak up. I've got this, and he'll hold up his shield, and he'll hold it out in front of him, and then he'll let go, and it just kind of stays there floating.
Oh.
Oh, that's some
And
weird shit.
the silhouette of the woman on the front just kind of waves and does a little bit of a salute.
It's an interesting little trinket you got there. Where'd you come
Mhm.
across that?
One of a kind, as far as I'm aware. Came
I
across it in
see.
some in an adventure, you could call it.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Let's see.
very special
You
to
don't
me.
have to.
What was that
She-
little one?
She looks at her and she's like, "You don't have to."
Oh no. The shield is an item. Way more valuable, way more important to give up this rather special shield, yes, but I can live without it. I couldn't live with myself selling someone into slavery.
I've been there before.
Oh,
At this point, at this point, the shield speaks up, and she says, "And you will not go back."
oh shit. It
Aw.
talks too. Son of a bitch. Alright.
Good thing Tagoro's not here. He would have a fucking meltdown. he doesn't do well with sentient items talking. Well. It talks too.
I do, yes.
And what is your name there, fancy lady?
Delcora.
Oh, interesting. And, do you agree with your current keeper about, joining my collection?
If you will see it as a fair trade for what he is looking for, then yes.
I will have you make a... Damn it, we don't have diplomacy.
Persuasion.
Persuasion with advantage.
Yes, that's me making it. That's Tori making it, right? Not
Yes.
Delcora? Okay.
Yes, you.
25.
Ooh.
God
hell
damn
yeah.
it. Man, you guys are just getting out of this without a fight, aren't you? Motherfucker.
I told you, easy in, easy out. We're robbing this man blind.
And he has no idea.
He really has no clue how blind he's going to be.
I suppose I wouldn't mind adding a very lovely trinket like you to my collection. Very well. It appears you have a deal. Now, why don't you follow me and we can finish off this trade? Does that sound reasonable?
Uh-oh.
Well,
we might just have to fucking cut and run.
we have no.
Well, I mean, the others of us that did not send the message or receive the message have no idea.
We have no
Yeah,
idea.
it's true.
We don't even know that fucking Foxtrot knows that the star is there. Like,
Yeah.
because that was all telepathically in
Griff's
fucking
mind.
Griff's head. Yeah.
So as far as we know, we can just be like, yeah, sure, let's get it.
All right, yeah.
You see Griff visibly sweats.
Bite tries
Visibly
to
sweat.
pat out one of the fires on. Sorry.
That sounds like a good deal to me.
Under my breath while the Lord and the Shield talk. Griff, you all right, bud?
And Tori, thank you very much.
And Turi.
I kind of like gesture to shoot, I forget your name, sorry.
Turi?
Bert? Yeah. I kind of gesture to him like, hey, we should get that out of
Say that again, one more time.
We should get the hell out of here.
Why? What's going on? We got the thing.
You know what? Yeah, let's go down and see where the star is, guys. Let's go. Why
You
not?
could always cast sending again and tell them fucking network coming down.
I only have another level 3 spell.
Yeah,
It might be worth it to use it.
Fair enough. I'll keep sending.
Oh boy.
Who are you sending it to?
Foxtrot.
Okay, go ahead.
Status update. We're kind of heading where the star is right now. We gave up our fancy shield. Where are you? Mission complete? Question mark.
Hey, sup? Yeah, got the star. It's a void tiefling. Has wings. Jumping out window.
Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back.
Get the fuck out.
Put it back, put it back, put it back.
Too late. Can't respond. It's just one message and one message.
I just imagine that as soon as Garrus hears this, like, he was sweating before, but now he's just fucking pouring sweat.
So basically that gif. So Tex, you notice that Griff becomes even more visibly
Agitated.
agitated and sweating. His eyes are even huge now.
Griff, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Hearing the kind of like whispering going on, Turi's going to kind of like try and loudly speak over them to the Lord, asking more questions about this magical collection that we are going to obviously go see a little bit more of.
Well,
Just kind
yeah,
of like
so he's
distract.
he's leading you. He and Ramus are out of the green the sunroom now, and just you two are ahead, chit-chatting and everything, so that way the others can whisper amongst
Tex,
themselves.
Griff, and Bite are in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Tex.
What?
Tex.
What? What's going on?
Foxtrot has the star,
He has it?
and he's outside of the... You should drop all of your cow drops, and we should run.
Going home alone on his ass.
Okay. Alright.
What are we talking about?
Hold on. Bite. Listen very carefully, alright?
when I say go, you run as fast as you can out the door. You follow one of us until we're fucking out of here. Actually, better yet, I'll carry you out of here. We're going on a flight.
She's faster than you. She's way faster than you.
Can't fly though.
Yeah, but she'll beat your ass to that door.
I have a speed of 50.
Oh.
She's the fastest one in this group by about 5 feet.
Absolutely.
You know what? Never mind. Never mind. You can
Nikojin
run.
Barbarian.
I'll fly my ass out. Because I can't run. I have a running speed of 25.
What about everyone else?
Okay, no, that's the thing. Foxtrot, he's already on his way out. He's already got the thing. But when I say go, we all run, okay?
What about Turi?
I was gonna say, who tells Turi this plan?
I'm gonna tell
Turi will
him
be alright.
right now. And I'm sure
I
Turi,
was gonna go up to Terry and tell him.
Okay,
Turi is
so-
talking to the Lord right now.
I am, yeah. I'm distracting so that you guys can do your fucking whispering.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Should I go yell at him?
No.
God.
I'm gonna pull out my 10 bags of caltrops,
Oh
which
my
I imagine
God.
are just all like on a belt or something that I just
Yeah.
tied up. And I'm just gonna
A bandolier of caltrops.
For real.
one string that connects them all that will open all the bags so I can just dump them out when I
Oh.
need to.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna pop up behind Tyrion and be like, "Hey boss, can I talk to you real quick? I'm sorry about this. Something kind of came up. I just need to talk to him real quick. Is that all right?"
Okay. Is everything all right, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think it's just something back. I got a magical message shift from somebody back at the council.
Oh, well, we wouldn't want to keep the council waiting now, would we?
Shit, fucking tell me about it. They're hounding my ass.
You know, if you guys are ever looking to serve new, more amicable lords, I'd be willing to hire you a lot.
Depends on what the pay is.
Oh,
I just audibly snorts.
Regardless, in the meantime, that's something to discuss later. In the
Yes,
meantime,
yes.
let me
Yeah.
discuss with him. You feel free to continue talking with Delcora and ask her any
Oh,
questions you
yes.
wish.
Lovely.
And they'll kind of step off, and Delcora will pick up the the loud
The
talking.
conversation.
Yeah, the loud, distracting conversation.
Okay, look. Foxtrot, he's already got the star. It ain't a fucking star. It's a tiefling. Yeah, okay. So when I say go, I'm gonna pour all these fucking caltrops, alright? And we're gonna fucking split.
Okay, fucking chill. Got it. Cool.
Like, I ain't even gonna shoot him. I'm fucking out. Alright?
Good to
Do
know.
you want to shoot him in the knee? Maybe he'll have like a limp or something.
That's a good idea. Like, stop for a second. His brow kind of froze. He just points at fucking Griff like, that's a good idea. I'm gonna shoot him in the knee, and that's gonna be our signal to go. Alright?
Give me the caltrops. Give me the caltrops.
Me
You
shoot
give me the
in the
caltrops.
I'll give you some of them. Yeah.
I will throw those. You shoot.
Shit, good idea. Yeah, alright. I'll fucking give him the caltrops. And I've had my rifle unholstered or unslung this entire time, so I'm just
Okay.
holding it. Like, okay, when I shoot him in the knee, we fucking go, alright?
Oh my god, you're
We
gonna
need
shoot
to
him in
move
the knee.
fucking fast.
Trust me, I can move and shoot. Okay,
Here we go.
so
When you guys are ready. Meanwhile, Adam, you and Astra are just hanging out outside, yes?
Oh, fuck it. No, I gave him the message.
I know, but where are you and Astra?
Well, I cut the things off her, and I'm like, hey, can you hold me and fly?
Yes, I can fly very far.
Okay. Well, hold me like I'm your precious baby cargo, like your school books. Think you're one of those schoolgirls, and you're walking with your school books in front of you, aren't cross-armed. Hold me like that.
I don't know what that means.
Well, that's how I have her hold me. So my arms are still free.
Okay. So, are you guys outside now? Or are you getting ready to jump outside?
Oh no, we're out. We just and then we jump.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeet.
So she carries you, and you guys go flying. How far from the estate are you flying? Just outside?
Not that far. I just kind of want to be able to see if I see them get out or if they have any trouble.
Gotcha.
Because I have a surprise in store.
It's about to go loud here in a second.
I get chloroform ready.
Why?
What?
Because if they're running out and someone's chasing them, she swoops down like an eagle. I grab onto them from behind, chloroform them, and they go down.
Oh,
Oh my god.
And then she flies off.
an
Okay.
assassin in the night. I like it.
My god.
So I'm just like, rag, bottle ready to go. I'm like, circle around. You'll see my friends running.
Okay.
And I point in the
Alright.
direction, though, like when I say shit got real, that means fly that way.
Okay.
With me. Do never drop me.
Okay.
Trust me.
Here we go.
By the
No,
way,
shit gets real.
beautiful rack. Because you don't know what that means.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Are you
god.
talking about my breasts?
No. I meant the wings. They're beautiful.
Oh.
Oh my
okay.
god.
Smooth recovery.
Flawless
Alright,
recovery.
But,
Fly, fly. Caca.
Okay. I guess.
Alright.
I guess it's my turn to step up.
All right. It's your guy. Yeah. It's your guys' move.
This was going so well.
I will spend my single grit point to make this a dead-eye shot, so I have advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot this man in
God.
the knee. I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the knee.
Oh god. His patella's gonna go flying out.
And right after I hear the bang of the shot, I'm going to throw the fucking caltrops on the floor between us and them.
Not just his fucking patella. Remember, this is a rifle. This ain't a pistol. So, like, this man's, like,
Everything.
end of his tibia and his femur, those are fucking gone, too. Like, he's...
You better
like-
hope that this gun doesn't go off on you.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Your whole plan falls on this.
Papa
The whole
Bliss.
plan fell on a lot that's so far been
Really
falling
did.
apart.
Papa Bliss. 24.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Okay.
Thank god you did advantage. Oh my god.
Holy heck.
That 2 would have been bad.
That would have been very bad.
Because what did we set it to? If you rolled a
5.
Five or
Oh
lower.
no.
Yep. 5.
Oh,
Lower,
shit.
mouth,
26
misfires.
damage to his knee.
Oh, okay.
And then there's caltrops on the floor all over the place too.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
But
Okay.
I only have 1 shot, so now I have to reload. But I'm
Oh,
gonna spend
heck.
my turn flying away.
So it's almost like time stops in this moment.
I wonder why. Can't imagine what that is.
Tex, you fire off this weapon, and around you, like the rest of you, hear this gun go off. And the dude's like, "Oh, man!" Like, go ahead and describe what happens, Tex.
Is he dead?
No, I mean, like, you're shooting his leg off, basically.
Well, I'd imagine with a rifle this fucking big and how the fact that it's a prototype, I'd imagine the man no longer has a left shin.
I mean, like, yeah, like, you basically, like, separate his leg from the rest of his body. From, like, the knee down, just goes flying off, and he lets out a painful scream.
As soon as I fucking pull the trigger and I see that the round is hit, I am immediately unfurling my fucking wings, I'm flapping backwards, and I'm barreling towards a window. Just cover my head, go right through.
So that happens, and what do the rest of you do?
So,
I am outie.
for Turi and Delcora, as soon as the bang goes off, Turi just throws the caltrops along the hallway, just littering the
Oh,
entire
God.
floor.
That's gonna hurt me.
10 bags of caltrops.
That is 200 caltrops, by the
Oh
way.
my
Yeah.
god.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and have Delcora try to hit him as well.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have her try and hit him as well.
God damn.
20 plus 6. And I can communicate telepathically with the shield still, so she was aware of all of this as it was going on still.
Okay.
Well, a 9 probably misses, unless I get advantage, like, just been fucking shot.
I mean, the dude's prone, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole goal of that was to make him prone.
Yeah.
Still, but...
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh, wait. If this works, does an 11 hit him?
I mean... Yeah?
Okay.
At this point,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So, alright, so the 11 hits him.
Yeah,
6
he doesn't
plus
have a
2.
left lower leg, bro.
Fucking, okay, there's min damage, that's 3 damage. Bludgeoning as she bashes into him. But on top of bashing into him, she causes him to slide backward 5 feet
Oh no.
into what I assume is the floor littered with caltrops.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm gonna let you say what damage it is for the caltrops, or what have you, because I don't.
Caltrops actually have a fucking damage.
I think they do, but you know what? At this point, he already has like a open wound that he just like lands on. So it's safe to say he's thoroughly disabled at the moment.
Okay, excellent. Now, what floor are we on?
You're still on the main floor.
Okay,
First
great.
floor.
How tall is this building?
It's about 3 stories.
Okay,
It's like a large mansion.
so how from where, if I get to the window, how
Mhm.
high up is the roof?
I guess 50 feet or so?
Okay. Can I, as Turi, use my movement to get I guess 10 feet up the wall on the outside,
Okay.
and then Misty step my way to the roof?
Okay.
Is that
Yeah, I'll allow it.
okay? So Tori's on the roof now, and Delcora follows out the open window.
Jesus.
Fair.
All right, so that's Tex and Turi out.
So, Griff and Bite, how do you guys make your exit? The Aarakocra just blasts his ass out the window, and your other friend, Turi, follows suit with the shield.
What's Griff doing? Because I'm still thinking.
Oh, okay. How far is the guy that's basically
I mean, like-
disabled?
He's basically right there, like within 5 feet of y'all.
Okay, I'm like sweating really hard. I'm just like, I'm really sorry for this, but this is just to make sure you don't follow us. I go for his gun wound, and
I'm
I
sorry.
inflict a
Oh,
level
God!
2. I inflict a level 2 inflict wounds.
Oh my god.
Just to make sure you don't
Jesus.
follow us.
Go ahead.
Hey, if we kill him, drag his body out, because I need that bounty.
Jesus Christ.
9.
9 to hit? That doesn't hit.
Or
Remember,
do
he
I
is
have
still
advantage?
prone.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
he is still
yeah.
prone.
Advantage, yeah.
10.
Oof.
I mean, that still doesn't hit.
And 11
Dang.
hit him.
An 11
You're
hit.
nervous.
And I was like,
Just
yeah, I
run.
was like, screw it, and I just bolt through the
Okay.
nearest window,
Yeah. Okay, so we have
because
another.
that's what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I'm out.
Bite, what are you doing?
Where's his leg?
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
It's on the ground. Right there. In front of you.
And there, and there, and
I don't like where this is going.
So Bite's gonna pick up his leg
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
And she's gonna look at him, and she's gonna grin,
Oh.
and she goes, "I'm gonna start my own collection." And she lights
Oh,
herself on
shit.
fire,
Oh, shit.
going
Uh-oh.
bonus action rage. I'm assuming the leg lights on fire too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's see, I have movement and action, so I'm gonna use my action. I'll back him in the burning leg.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Also, it's like improvised weapon, just like
Fucking
unarmed strike.
You could call this a club.
Yeah, really, at this point, are you attacking him with his own leg on fire?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Why are you hitting yourself?
I mean, goddamn, that's a power move.
I can't say.
Heck.
Advantage.
Wait, but I have
Advantage.
advantage.
Advantage. Can we stop rolling threes on?
No!
Run.
Please.
I did
Please.
say, can we stop?
Mike's
rolling
just gonna
threes, I
keep
guess?
trying.
Jesus.
Hey, you're a level 5 barbarian, right?
Yeah.
You have extra attack.
Oh heck.
Does she?
You do.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh my god.
he gets second attack with advantage.
I got a 20.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so you hit him with his own leg on
Oh my
fire.
god.
What would that damage be?
I
Club,
mean,
I think, is
we'll just go with club damage.
Six.
D6.
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 Yeah,
Okay,
D6
and that's
plus-
plus 2 more D6 because
I was gonna
it's
say,
on
'cause
fire, because
Oh
I'm on
my
fire.
Oh my god.
Extra fire damage. So 1d6. Oops. Plus 2d6. And the 2d6 is fire damage. Boy, okay, that's
Okay.
fine. 8.
So, like,
It's still, you know,
he mercifully like passes out as you hit him.
she just kind of like giggles and runs off.
Do
I have
you
50 feet of
crash-
movement speed.
I was
so
gonna say,
just
do you crash through the other?
crash the huh?
Do you go jumping through a window too?
How far down is it?
Not that far. Your guys are still on the first floor.
Yeah, I jump out the window. To be fair, I don't think Bite would think. So yeah, I think she jumps out of the window, flaming legs still in hand.
Okay, so Adam, from your vantage point up in the sky with Astra, the first thing you see is the Aarakocra just blasting out of a window.
Figures.
Then you
Barrel
see-
rolling through the window and then his
Yeah,
wings
barrel
just
rolling.
floof out.
Then you see Turi and his shield follow suit, and then you see a few minutes later, Griff
Seconds.
jump out of a window. Yeah, a few seconds later, Griff jump out a window, and then after him, you see an on fire Bite holding a leg stump in her hands jump out of a window.
Yep, that's good enough for me.
flaming ginger 3-foot Nikojin.
That's,
Jesus Christ.
I consider that to be a
Shit.
signal.
Shit got real.
It did.
So that's my code word for her to head back in the direction I pointed. I'm guessing to our meetup point. If we had a
Okay.
meetup point.
The inn that we stayed in.
So
So you guys all return, make your way quickly back to town, and arrive at the Shady Dagger Tavern. Are you guys?
The fire is out by the
The
time.
fire is out by then. You guys do, in fact, see this strange-looking tiefling that is with Foxtrot here, and she's looking nervously about the group, as you guys all.
You're pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Jesus.
Wrong
Tex.
character.
Yeah, wrong character. Tex says as he reloads the fucking rifle, like yanking hard on a lever, and a big old shell just ting, 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 ting. It's like, all right, well, did anybody get hurt in that? Also, what the fuck is that in your hand?
It's his leg.
Oh my god!
It's all burned up now, though.
Barbecue.
Did you kill him?
I don't know.
And as soon as she says that, Turi just goes, "All right, that means we need to leave now."
Yeah.
Like 5
We-
minutes ago.
We
Go.
can't be here anymore.
He was not awake.
That doesn't mean much.
Tex just shouts for Den.
Hey, what the fuck?
All right.
Hey guys.
We gotta leave really quickly. All right.
Okay.
We were never here. In fact, we're gonna pay you a lot of money to say that we were never here. Okay.
Okay.
Anybody asking? Never saw us.
Hey, you know what? He leans in. I've helped out people before who've gotten in a bit of a jiff. If you'd like, I know how to smuggle you guys out to somewhere safe if you want.
That
That'd
would be
nice.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a place you guys can go, and a friend that I know would be happy to help you out if you just tell her that Din sent you. All right?
Is it quick?
Quick? I mean, like as quick as it can be.
All right. Well, can't really say no at this point.
But yeah, no, like I said, I've helped folks like you before. You're not the first to get in trouble with the wrong people. I assume your business here kind of didn't go very well.
Oh,
It went great.
really good.
It went splendidly.
It could have gone
Okay.
way better.
Well, I
So-
mean, for me,
I fulfilled my end of the bargain.
The shield looks
I
at
feel
everyone and
great.
goes. The shield looks at everyone and goes. It could have gone better.
Fair
If I-
enough.
I feel great. My tummy's still tingling.
hey, Mike, can I have that leg? I might be able to turn in at least a partial bounty with this.
I was
Yeah,
about to say.
She just like hands over the crispy leg, still warm.
Gross.
Still some embers on it.
So
He's gonna
this is what happens to help you guys get out of town. Den, he helps you guys. He smuggles you down to a ship of a friend he knows, and he is sending you to the city of Fitzpark over in the kingdom of Smignagant. And he tells you guys to find a place called the Gearhead Tavern and ask for Blitz Lockriddle. He is an old friend of hers, and she'll be happy to help hide you guys. He has sent another group like you guys before, and as far as he knows, they made it safely there, and it's gonna work out. Trust me.
Well, Dan, thank you very much for your help. Now remember,
No problem.
we were never here.
I don't even remember your names.
Excellent. That's how I like it.
Tight.
Okay, sweetie. You guys travel safe.
And we go.
And with that, concludes your adventure. Adventure in Arcstead.
Oh, wait.
So,
Before they leave, she just leaves the rest of her coin purse behind.
oh, bless her.
That's
150 gold pieces.
My
Oh
God.
my god.
She has given him a total of 350 gold.
Yep.
Yes.
So, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us for this community one-shot. We'll be back with another one-shot adventure here soon, so check back for more fun. Don't forget to join us on May 6th for the Season 3 premiere of Party Advantage. Until then, come join our community over on our Discord server and hang out with the cast and fellow fans of the show by following the link in the episode description. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter by using @PartyAdvantage to check out fun posts, giveaways, and special announcements. Lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you stay current with all of our episodes on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Will our next group of adventurers have the advantage in their next encounter? Only one way to find out. See ya then.